Hello, we're back, and we're not in any game right now because we're gonna play Resistance Retribution today, which I've been working towards for a little bit actually, because there's a whole lot of story which I've kind of told in pieces as it's gone on, um, behind me actually getting this game streamable. It's a whole lot of fucking work. Yeah, I couldn't stream it on the PSP, which, may raise the question of why are we looking at PSP OS right now then? Because this isn't a PSP, this is the Vita. But we're playing, it's Adrenaline. It's very good software for the Vita that lets you fully emulate the PSP home environment, whatever you want to call it, um, on your Vita, which is pretty cool. Play all your games through it. It's pretty good. So I've got a fair few PSP games on here already. A few you've already seen. A few you'll see in the future, which we'll have a look at in a sec. Um, but yeah, there was a whole thing with this because we did Resistance 1. And hello, by the way, gal. Did I say that already? Hello, anyway. Um, but you'll recall we played Resistance 1. That was really good. Very, very good job, Insomniac. Cannot give them enough credit for that. Absolute banger. Um, and I also bought new copies of Resistance 2 and 3. So I was like, oh yeah, we'll play through those. Because, I had nostalgia towards mostly the first one. Didn't they all kind of blended together for me, really, because it was so long ago. But that's part of it. That's part of why I want to stream these, is to kind of rediscover, um, and pass those memories, figure out what goes where, and re-experience all that, which is nice. Because my memory's not great to begin with. It's nice to be able to be like, oh yeah, that was this and this was that, and just kind of make sense of all my hazy past. Um, but yeah, the PSP, huh? Yeah, then I discovered that there are spin-offs, two spin-offs. This is before I had the Vita. I didn't have a Vita at the time. And I discovered, oh, there's two spin-off games, actually, by mildly interesting studios that aren't Insomniac. One for the PSP and one for the Vita. The Vita one we'll get to. I also have installed on here. Um, and I got my hands. I had the modded. I still have the modded PSP. Uh, and I got this game on there. I was like, okay, this looks cool, and it has like really cool gimmick mechanic that I will show you shortly. Thankfully, just so that you know this story has a good ending, because there's a lot of frustration between here and there. Um, but yeah, I launched the game. I was like, oh, this is cool, and there was this PS3 connectivity mechanic because they were trying to do, I don't know, some kind of gimmick where it's like, oh, if you connect your PSP while the game is running to your PS3 while it is running Resistance 2, and you can do some cool connectivity synergy stuff, which is at least an interesting idea, if not handled very well. Still interesting, I've got to give them credit. So the idea is, you'll recall our boy Nathan Hale is not the protagonist of this game, by the way, but you'll recall a whole part of the story in Resistance 1 is that he gets infected with the Chimeran virus, but he's okay. That is a thing that can happen in this game, but only via the connectivity. If you don't do the synergy connectivity nonsense, then the game your guy is normal and not infected with the virus. So he doesn't. I don't think he has any regenerating health, because Resistance 1, yes, this feature, yes. Um, in Resistance 1 and presumably 2 and 3, Nathan Hale has at least partially regenerating health, which is why there's which is how the healing works, and you pick up like alien goo to heal. But in this, I'm not certain because I haven't really tested it thoroughly in either mode. But the health works differently, I think. But if you're infected, if you infect your game, then you get regenerating health and a low knuckle. Again, we guys put more games on Steam, really. Only them to release Chronicle and get eviscerated by Toei. I wonder if Toei can even, Japanese corporation executives, are they even capable of paying attention to releases on Steam that are just vaguely ripping off vague stuff from Kamen Rider. I wonder they might be able to get away with it. Honestly, um, with, good, more power to them. Honestly, but so yeah, you get regenerating health. I think you get another gun, which is a gun that's in Resistance 2, apparently. You get the ability to breathe underwater, so there's a bunch of areas that are only accessible with that mode on. Um, and you get like a different appearance, maybe some other features. I think like maybe your dialogue, but the way other characters respond to you is different, and cutscenes might be different. I don't actually know. Again, you can go. I guess we've got to look up another playthrough without this mode on just to compare. Games do have the exact. Yeah, they do have the logos, so they could. Like, yeah, they definitely would have a case. I wouldn't argue against that. They definitely do because that's their copyrighted material. Like my thought is, would they even notice? Would they even know? Like, I mean, one, who's gonna tell them? Because who at Toei is looking at Steam? Like, what Toei executive or Toei lawyer is looking at obscure new releases on Steam? But yeah, for those unaware, there's people releasing games on Steam using the names and logos of games from Kamen Rider X-Aid, which is interesting. The only one I saw is the one Chronicle posted on the Discord, Tattle Quest, which it looks like a game. It doesn't look like an asset flip, cheapo garbage thing. So I gotta give them that at least. But I don't know. Who knows if anything will come of it? I'm not certain one way or another. They put out Bang Bang Shooting too. Oh, okay. I'll have to have a look. Maybe I'll buy them. I don't know. Um, but yeah, so you get all these features if you plug it in. And specifically, the way it works is you have to take your PSP, take your USB cable, physically plug your USB cable that you would use for, data transfer or charging from the PSP to the USB port on the PS3, have Resistance Retribution open and running, then have Resistance 2 running on your PS3, and then on the PS3, navigate to navigate to the options, and it'll be like connect PSP or something like that, and then you will be able to actually connect, and it'll come up with this screen, which we'll see in a moment. I'm giving you context for what I did. I did get it working on the PSP, and what you would actually have to do to get this working normally. Play them all for the next Toku night. Ooh, that could be interesting. Maybe I'll think about that actually. And that's what you would do, and what I could do. And it was actually the first game, because I had a plugin for the PSP homebrew that allowed for streaming from the PSP, which I don't think I ever actually did anything on stream with that, because by the time we did the Kamen Rider night or the Tokusatsu night, I already had the Vita, and all the games were on this, and it's much easier to stream off the Vita, because with the PSP, you need the plugin, you need to install the plugin manually, which is a bit of a ball ache, and you also need this piece of software on your PC that is like the window that will show the streamed video, whereas with the Vita, it's literally it is a source in OBS, and it's that simple, so I don't have to like screen capture that window like I did with the PSP, and it's way easier, which is nice. But in that plugin lay the original issue. The reason why I thought that original streaming plugin wasn't working, and why I couldn't stream this game off the PSP, is because, obviously that streaming plugin requires that USB connection between the PSP and the PC. You only need to... Actually, the infection thing, you have to reinfect your copy of the game every time you launch it, which is pretty dumb and annoying. They probably shouldn't have done it that way if they wanted it to be a feature people would enjoy. Because, you could have it like, trigger some flag attached to your save, because you can totally do separate saves, and then just make that infected and make it a toggle that you then turn on and off. And hello, BB. Now we're starting from scratch with Gen Studio. Oh, well, that's how it is. That's how it is. Your company burns to the ground over, various allegations. You gotta evacuate via your golden parachute and restart. That's the way it is. Game has a strong immune system. Yeah, honestly, the fact that it's able to defeat the Chimeran virus fully and not even just kind of incorporate it into your body like with Nathan Hale is quite impressive, actually. But yeah, I don't know why they did it like that, because it would be really annoying to turn on your PS3, launch the game, go through that entire connectivity process every time you wanted to play the game on your PSP. I want another feature as well, which we're probably not going to use, um, is that you could, like, when you did that connectivity thing as well, you activated, I don't remember what it was called, like Control Plus or something Plus, I don't know. And you could make it so that the DualShock 3 that was connected to your PS3 that you were, using to navigate through Resistance 2 during this entire process could be used as an input device for the PSP while you were playing the game. You had to leave the USB plugged in, so it wasn't ideal, but it totally worked as an input device. And it was like an intended feature, which again was interesting, if not, implemented in the best way. Like Atari, where it's a chain of unrelated people buying the rights, and then Soldier Boy thinking he owns the rights when he actually just bought Atari tokens. How would you compare that? That's like what's his name? It's like Thouser coming in and be like, I own Gen Corp now because I bought 5 million Genmu tokens. The company is mine now. And then Dan has to be like, no. No, you don't. You just got to have a bunch of cryptocurrency, and it's very embarrassing. So yeah, that's how that works. But yeah, like I was saying, so I have to have that. Yeah, I had to have that USB connection to the PSP to the PC for the streaming to work, and it turns out Resistance Retribution is one of the few games that you can't stream with that method because for the connectivity feature to work, and this is only my guesswork understanding of it, my assumptions, for that to work, you have to, or rather the game itself has to be constantly checking from input via that USB connection. So it is basically the game, the software itself, is occupying that connection. So the streaming wouldn't work. So I was at no point able to stream the game off the PSP, which was really annoying. So I was thinking, okay, I'll transfer my save to the PC from the PSP after I've infected it, and then play it via, super legit PSP on the PC. But like I say, it's not attached to the save, the infection status, so you need to, or rather you can't, or at least not naturally, you can't get the infection to be transferred to the PC. So that didn't work either. Obviously, I could stream the game that way, and that would be fine, but I wouldn't have those additional features, which would really annoy me. And it did. I spent a few afternoons, many frustrated hours trying to figure this out. And so there I just left it for a while, played through Resistance 1, and I was like, okay, I guess we'll just play the game without those features when we get around to it. But then I got the Vita, and everything changed. And the Vita kind of came out of nowhere. It was a sudden decision, but yeah, I got the Vita, and the Vita's fantastic. This is the part where I sing the Vita's praises. I'll get through this story quickly, I promise. I'm rambling. I apologize, but like I say, streaming from the Vita is easier, which is nice, but doesn't actually have. Never heard someone say the Vita changed everything. Honestly, I've completely turned around on the Vita. I mean, I didn't have a strong opinion on it originally, because I never had one, but I always had the impression as like, oh, it's that kind of half-baked PSP2 that nobody really got, and it didn't do well. And yeah, it didn't. No one got it, and it didn't do well. You're a Wii U defender, so you can't say anything. I'm not gonna defend the Wii U, but I actually like the controller for the Wii U with the big screen, because it feels good to hold, at least for me. I mean, the form factor is not going to be the same for everyone, I guess, because different hands and such. But I always found that controller very comfortable to hold, honestly. Obviously, it never had any games on it, or it did, but now it doesn't. The only games worth mentioning on it have been saved from that long sunken ship. It's not like being saved from a sinking ship. It's like going down in what's his name, the James Cameron submarine down the Mariana Trench and recovering those games from the shipwreck of the Wii U. Vita's problem is most likely because it feels like the market's for Japanese only. Definitely, yeah. There's a lot of Japanese only stuff for it, which works for me because I'm a weeb. But no, I've been very happy with it, honestly. Not only because, well, I'll say right, the homebrew and custom software and just the community for the Vita are absolute superstars, and I'm incredibly grateful to them because there's homebrew software for the PSP, and I messed around with that with mine, and it was good. It served various functions, and there's more stuff that I could have done that I didn't with it. But the suite of plugins and features and stuff available for the Vita is genuinely incredible. I mean, right now you're looking at Adrenaline, which is really fucking cool because it lets me have this, just regular ass PSP home screen on my Vita, which is cool. And I have all my which will briefly yeah, all my PSP games and some PS1 games in here. Some of these we'll get back to, maybe soon, maybe later. I don't know. But there's some other things too, because the Vita homebrew community love the sounds PlayStation used for their menus. Yeah, it's great. Honestly, I've been playing on my PS5 again recently. I beat actually 100% Spider-Man Miles Morales in 2 days, which is fun. And I've been playing Ghost of Tsushima again, which is amazing. And yeah, just the vibe you get, especially with the audio from like messing around in the home screen on the PS5 is really nice. They are very good at home screen design over at Sony. But I found a couple of plugins that were relevant to my ongoing issues with Resistance Retribution. I mean, for one thing, if I just play this game regularly through Adrenaline like this on the Vita, I can stream it, and that works fine. But I figured like, oh, that's great, so I can play it on proper hardware, but that also means that because that USB input output isn't being occupied anymore, that feature, the infection feature, probably isn't going to work anymore, is it? So then I looked into it. I was like, oh, does this work anymore? I don't really know. And then I found there are a couple of plugins specifically for this game. And I was like, holy shit, goddamn, this all meets my needs perfectly. For one, you might know, the Vita has one more stick than the PSP did. The PSP, this game, and a lot of shooters on the PSP had like weird face button aiming, which is not great. Reminds me of Metroid Prime Hunters. I think that game did that too. It was a weird game for controls anyway. But oh no, hello Danny. Thank you for the rope buddy as well. Let me bring in a lad. But yeah, I do love me some Spider-Man, and I never got around to finishing Miles Morales before, so I did that. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Like, not the best story, and it's relatively short, but, I enjoyed it all the way through. The gameplay is still pretty good. So, yeah, no complaints about it. I'm looking forward to the next one. I'm looking forward to some Venom content. Yeah, let's bring in the drone. There he is. There's the lad. Right. But yeah, these two plugins. So there's a plugin that adds twin stick support, so I can aim with the right stick in this game now, which was really nice. And there's a plugin spending $5 million at Sony to make a JP Spider-Man game. God, that'd be cool. I mean, the first Insomniac Spider-Man game did have the Tokusatsu Spider-Man costume, but it's not Emissary of Hell Spider-Man. It's an original Tokusatsu themed spider suit, which is a really fucking cool one. I wish we got Emissary of Hell Spider-Man though. Maybe in Spider-Man 2. We might. I wouldn't put it past them. But yeah, this other plugin where actually I don't know if it was even a plugin. I think I literally just had to make. No, I think I got a plugin, but I literally just had to make an empty file in a folder somewhere on the Vita. And having that file in the right place with the right name You know, the right file in the right place can make all the difference in the world, it turns out. And having that file in the right place makes it so that the infection mode is always on. And it's triggered immediately whenever I launch the game. Extremely convenient. So now all those features work. No problem. So I think the next Spider-Verse is going to have him in it, at least as a cameo. I wouldn't be surprised at that either. Looking forward to that. I should watch Spider-Verse again. That movie's so fucking good. And a lot of, I mean, you may have seen, because I tweeted a picture of the end of the game where you see, Peter Parker Spidey and Miles Spidey as in a cool screenshotable moment. I was wearing the Spider-Verse costume then, because that was what I was wearing for a lot of the game, because it looks great. And I love you may have seen, in Miles, there's suit mods and stuff and visor mods, and you can get, like, when you buy that costume, you get one of those where when you land hits, it does like the comic book Spider-Verse pow, whack sound effects appearing on the enemies, which is nice. And the other one makes it so that you and only you are in a lower frame rate, like the animation in Spider-Verse, and it looks really fucking good, especially when you're swinging around. It's kind of weird fighting enemies because the enemies are in the higher frame rate and you're not, but when you're swinging around, it looks so fucking slick. It's really cool. But yeah, that's how we got here with this game. Spider-Verse movie gets better every watch. I imagine so. I still only watched it the one time. And I adored it then, so I really should watch it again. So that's how we got here, Resistance Retribution. So let me show you how the whole infection thing works. Usually I'd have to, like I say, plug it into the PS3 and go through the whole rigmarole. But as soon as I launch this game, we're going to see the infected screen, which is maybe, like, rare to see, honestly. Because, like I say, it's such a pain, and you have to go so far out of your way to make this work, and you can't get it streamed. And this is by Ben Studio, by the way, which we'll get into. But it's so hard to capture this footage. You probably never seen it in this high resolution. Maybe it doesn't exist in this high resolution. So, rare media. Check. Hold on. It'll do it in a second. Yep, saves data automatically. And there it is. There it is. Oh, spooky. Oh, come on, do the thing. Yes, you've been infected. There you go. Rare content. An Oakshot Productions exclusive, exactly. And thank you for the coolant as well. 1 second. So yeah, this comes up when you do the whole plug-in and connect it to the PS3 and press the button in Resistance 2. But we're infected all the time, baby. So we can go forward. And yeah, Retribution Plus. That's the controller thing, which we can't really do anything with. Oh, I guess I could, because you can get plugins that let you control the Vita via DualShock 3s and DualShock 4s. I need to look into if I can do that with a DualSense, because that's the one I actually use. But I could use my DualShock 3, I guess. But anyway, go through that. Yeah, game saves data automatically, like every game does, we know. And we hit the start button. Look at our boy. Our boy is all edgy. This is the different model, the model you get for being in infected mode. And I've prepared a thingy. I've prepared an image. This is what our lad would look like if he wasn't an infected edgelord. Specifically, what he'd look like on the screen. So it's a significant difference. And he's got glowy eyes. The glowy eyes are more noticeable in gameplay. Definitely feels like PSP graphics. Oh yeah. And this is just the model they use for the main menu. He looks way worse in gameplay. Trust me. But yeah, we are deeply entrenched within the PSP era now. At least stream history these categories have is a dude streaming it on a PSP emulator on their phone. Exactly! That's why it needs to be recorded in high posterity. I guess that means someone also needs to record it. And I think there's gameplay on YouTube. I've seen some gameplay on YouTube, though a lot of it is emulated. But it needs to be recorded, otherwise it might end up as lost media. Maybe. I mean, the game exists and is out there, but it's not recorded. It needs to be recorded. It's important, even if I just, I want to play it, but also it needs to be recorded. So, let's start a fresh campaign. And like I say, I don't know. I haven't like really watched the cutscenes or anything, and I haven't played the game, so I don't know if the cutscenes are going to be different from a normal playthrough. Like half the Frogger games. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I don't know if any of the dialogue. Well, I know some of the dialogue is going to be different. Like main dialogue, I don't know if the cutscenes are going to be different. So it might. I'm probably going to have a look at a regular playthrough if I can find one and see what's different. But yeah, let's start a fresh campaign because I did do like 5 minutes of testing or 5 seconds of testing, whatever. Normal. No, maybe normal might be too low since we've got twin stick.
I had heard of Grayson, of course.
Hey, it's the lady again.
Leading up to those days
whose name I've
before
forgotten.
the fall of the London Tower.
Mm.
We all knew how it had begun. The night of the 15th of May, 1951. The night that James Grayson's life changed forever.
Oh no. What happened? Oh no, not Manchester again. Get me out of here. I think, yeah, this is our boy, Grayson? Yeah, doing the shoot bangs. That's our lad. I think? Yeah.
Oh, Johnny!
Oh no?
No! No. Johnny.
Oh no.
Sarge, in here. Grayson, what the hell's the matter?
Hmm.
For Christ's sakes, what is he?
Don't mind me Googling. Oh, he's got holes. Has he got holes in him?
Why? Jesus.
Yep, I thought I recognized the voice of our boy. Fuck it, I didn't know this until right now. James Grayson. It's Robin Atkin Downs. Let's fucking go. Robin Atkin Downs in a leading role. Fuck yeah. We Travis touchdown now. I'm ready. I'm ready for it. Oh shit.
His brother's death had sent
it's his
Grayson
brother.
over
Okay.
the edge. Grayson deserted his unit
Could have established
and
that
went
first,
on a vendetta
maybe.
to destroy every Chimera
Yeah,
possession he could
revenge.
Where the hell's your lieutenant? Where's Grayson?
Chimera John Wick.
What do you mean you don't know? We can't find him.
Oh, isn't that the guy from 1 who was our friend who didn't die?
He's gone.
I think. I can't remember his name either.
Follow me.
Not memorable character. But yeah, that's a very
I
pleasant
didn't
surprise.
meet Grayson
I love Robin
personally
Atkin
until
Downs.
the trial, months after the fall of
Yeah,
the
we
Tower
did that.
in London. Cartwright, as his commanding officer, had been called to testify.
Okay.
He became a hero to many, but desertion in time of
Yeah, he
war
did technically
is a
desert,
capital
even though he was
offense, and the law would
massively
make
kicking
no
ass.
exceptions.
The fucking British. Fucking, we've got
Grayson would have died
Doom
in
Guy
prison,
out there
but for
ripping
the
and tearing the
intervention of an
Chimera, and we've got to put him on trial. Come on, man. Bullshit. Is this what we fought for in Resistance 1? To put Doom Guy in jail. Oh, he's getting ripped. He's ready to fucking tear some more Chimera. Also, this is probably going to be weird and uncomfortable for me streaming because I'm holding the console in my hand and I can't pull it too far away from the PC. My range is limited. It's weird to have to. Yeah, I've got to stay in position to still be near the mic. It's weird. War crimes are still war crimes, but what war crimes committed against aliens? There's no laws for that.
We'll be just outside.
Who mandates that?
Private Grayson.
Hmm.
My name is Rain Bouchard.
French.
I'm with the Marquis.
The Marquis. I'm so used to hearing Marquis
I am
from
here
Deep
to
Space Nine.
request your assistance.
The Resistance.
And from Voyager a bit as well. Like half the crew's Marquis, right? Or something in Voyager? I don't remember. He's so cool! And he talks!
The Resistance. You swam all the way across the channel, did you? Here to beg for help.
Our mission is top secret. How did you know about this?
Word gets around.
Even
We
in
take that tower in London,
alien war
we
criminal
want help
prison.
with yours. Where is it? Paris? Berlin?
Paris. But I am sure you knew that
Yeah,
as well.
like England's okay now. I'm glad we get to hear a little bit more about what's happening with England now that we kind of actually freed it in 1. Because we're going to America for the rest of the
How many
mainline
centers
series.
Destroyed.
You want me to tell you everything I've seen? Everything I know before I stop 7 or 8 bullets in front of a firing squad? Is that it?
No, actually.
He's an absolute lad. I like this guy better than Nathan Hale already. Oh.
So I get to be a grunt, working for the Marquis, taking orders from frogs and abroad.
Frogs and abroad. I love him. I love him. He's great.
Here? Executed by your own people? What happened to you, Grayson? I've read your file.
He's such a generic war
So you
protagonist. I
lost
love him.
Look around. We've all lost family.
Reminds you of Dracula in the remake?
You want
Oh,
to know? All right, yeah.
I haven't seen that.
I burned down some of their shithole conversion centers. So what? They're done.
You're gonna ask me for a license?
Every damn one of them's gone. There's no more of us to replace them. The last center I burned out was already abandoned.
Character.
Chimera.
Oh, Lords of Shadow trilogy. Oh, right.
again?
Yes.
That is twice.
Yes.
if you're
Okay.
counting.
I
They're
had
hardly
removed
dead.
Castlevania
Yeah.
from my brain, I guess.
Evolving.
Yeah, I kind of get it actually.
Several years working
That bit of edge on him, the unwillingness to do what needs to be done,
that can stop the
or interface with the plot.
We are close, James. With your help,
Says everything that needs to be said. Yeah, fuck the French, fuck the Chimera,
I can get the materials.
fuck London while we're at it.
Tell Cartwright I want my brother's jacket back.
Oh, that's the jacket he wears if you're not infected. But we're not going to wear that jacket because we're infected. Whoops. Oh no. The plot important
At the
jacket.
time, we had no idea why his brother's jacket was so important to him. We had no idea how Bouchard convinced Grayson. But he agreed to
Character
work under the
establishment and
authority of the
development.
Marquis
They've
and
done
became
more
an
character
integral
work
part
in
of
this than they did in
Operation
all of one.
Overstrike.
Already.
The plan was simple. Our intelligence corps agreed to send 2 squadrons to help the Marquis headquartered in Luxembourg. Stephen Cartwright.
Yeah,
a major
Cartwright.
in the British Royal Marine Commandos.
That was
would
the
lead
lad from
first
1.
Squadron. I would
Fairly
lead
sure.
the 2nd squadron 4 hours later, but time was short. Over the past 3 years, the
So my
Chimera had been
model might
busy.
be weird all stream, so I'm going to be like
Massive
looking
fortifications
down
were
at the
being constructed all along
Vita
the coastlines
the
of
entire
Western
stream.
Europe.
I apologize.
Soon it would be
That's the
impossible
way it's gotta
for
be.
anyone to get in.
But now
or
it's instead
out.
of going like
Our
this
squadrons would use one
whenever I
of the
want to
few
look at
remaining
chat, I'm gonna
open
be
corridors
like
through the
this,
Chimera defenses,
looking
a
like
narrow strip
like
over
this up
Rotterdam.
at chat and down at the
Accompanied
Vita.
by the Marquis,
That's fine.
our forces would cross Chimera lines into Luxembourg
Oh,
and
no.
then on to Paris.
We're going to Paris. Oh
But we
no.
discovered too late that the Marquis
The
were
garbage
wrong.
city. The garbage capital of Europe. Big intro too. Effort. I mentioned, Ben Studio made this, who I had never heard of until they did. I can never remember the name of the fucking thing. I looked at their Wikipedia page earlier today. They did the zombie biker game. That was a minor, kind of a big deal, a little bit. Sony was hyping it up. Yes, they did that, but they did this. They did the Siphon Filter Days Gone. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, I need to remember because I've only ever heard the protagonist. The protagonist of that game is called Deacon, but I've only ever heard him referred to as Deacon Days Gone. That's how I need to remember the name of that game. But yeah, they did the Siphon Filter games, which I only recently just found out about as well. And before all that, they did Bubsy 3D, which is a fun fact I learned. I had no idea about that. But yeah, they did Bubsy 3D as well. So this is, I guess, their middle point between Bubsy 3D and Siphon Filter and Days Gone. So I have no idea how that DNA reads. We've talked about Insomniac's DNA going from Ratchet and Clank to Resistance to Spider-Man. But this is completely off my radar, pretty much. The duality of content making. Yeah, you can make, semi-decent games and the worst garbage of all time. Bubsy. Coastal Defences, Rotterdam, Netherlands. Operation Overstrike, Jesus, is off to a piss-poor start. Our squadron's been ambushed by 3 massive gun towers, and British soldiers are raining from the sky. Oh god. 2nd Squadron will be here soon. A week ago, Rotterdam was clear. Since then, the Chimera sealed off the entire Atlantic coastline. If the bloody guerrillas were able to build all this in less than a week, what have they built in France and Germany, which they've occupied for over 2 years? Well, yeah, because we're I guess in this game we're going into occupied territory rather than actually being an active resistance in our own country. So maybe we'll see some more built up Chimera stuff. Because I think some of our, well, we kind of were wondering about because they started in Russia, the Chimera, at the start of the invasion, wondering like how does that move forward? Like, what does deep Chimeran territory look like? Is there much of a remaining workforce there, or is it the absolute bare minimum and everything else gets moved forward towards the front? So I'm curious about that. I mean, I imagine we're not going to fight nothing, so there probably are going to be enemies here, but when we get deeper in, but we get to find out more lore. Want the Resistance lore, damn it. PSP graphics, baby! I think, yeah, though I have some options because of the Vita for, like, visual improvements, which I might mess around with, but as it is now, we're going in raw. This is just what the game looks like.
Rotterdam is crawling with Chimera.
Yeah, nothing in that cutscene about being infected, I don't think.
Marquis intelligence said Rotterdam was clear.
I think we've also been hired by the, like, in this version of events when we're infected. We got hired by those guys who captured Nathan Hale, the Americans. The American intelligence group, whatever they're called. We're hired by them as well as being infected. Alright, let's do it. Okay, right, so I've got thumbstick aim. It's not the most responsive, but it's something, damn it. Oh god, gotta aim like this. Oh yeah, I think this mode, because you can aim better and you have regenerating health, I think it adds more enemies as well. So the difficulty's, you know, different. Okay, this is pretty much the standard carbine, as far as I remember it. Maybe a bit of a faster fire rate, but it feels fine, even though the aiming's weird. Give me more guns. Give me Chimeran guns. Sad this PSP Warzone feels more active than some stuff on more advanced hardware. Yeah, honestly, it doesn't take that much, really. Like, you've got a few enemies, you've got a loud, you know, ballistic soundscape. There's bullets flying in the air, smoke, like explosions nearby from artillery. That's all it really takes. It's about the atmosphere more than anything else.
Over there, we can get down through the floor.
Fucking Robin Atkin Downs. I'm not going to be able to get used to this. I had no idea. This is a complete surprise to me.
Here we go.
Match it. Even bothered with the vehicles flying around fighting. Yeah, honestly, it's impressive for the PSP.
On my way.
We're gonna, like, when we get around to Killzone, because the Killzone PSP game, no, the Killzone PS Vita game, taking low cover, the PS Vita game, for Killzone, is graphically gorgeous. It's really fucking impressive, so I'm looking forward to getting around to that someday. Take low cover, simply move up to the object you wish to crouch behind. If an enemy is present, you'll automatically crouch behind the cover. Fire from cover, press the R button. It will automatically pop up and fire. Release the R button to go back to the crouching position. Okay. Simple enough. And understandable. Understandable. Have a nice day. Resistance is a cover shooter now. Also, it's not first person, which is probably something I should have made note of earlier. It's a third person shooter instead, which is neat. I feel like you don't really get that many third person shooters in general, especially not anymore. So it's neat.
Let's go.
Okay, they've not really told me the controls. One of the buttons I just pressed was the reload button.
Stay back.
They're crawling. Aim assist. Well, I could use aim assist, but I'm playing on a stick now. You would need it if you were aiming with the fucking face buttons. But unfortunately, we live in a better time now. Some ways low fidelity has its advantages, can get away with cheaper tricks. Yeah, you can do simpler stuff and have it be more effective. If an enemy's within the 4 brackets on screen, I don't think we have that. Do we? Yeah, the brackets aren't on screen, but there would be normally. And, like, you would usually just shoot anything that's within your aiming brackets. But no, we have to aim good, because we're advanced gamers. We have... Oh, that's probably the secondary fire, isn't it? Yeah! Nice ragdoll! PSP, is that an explosive barrel? Yeah! Oh, God. That one-frame explosion. You see that shit?
Hey, It's one of yours down there.
Good shit, good shit. You know, decent ragdolls, can't complain. It's the PSP! It ain't bad, it ain't bad. Oh, fuck. Fired both of them. Shit.
Come on.
You had to reload
On my
that
way.
in Resistance 1. Not anymore. You can just fire them as fast as you can press the button.
How
Shit
badly are
me.
you hurt?
I'm fine.
Oh, thanks for
But
the ammo.
Martin jumped with me.
Storm
He
rifle.
broke
I guess
his
that's
leg
what
up there
this
on the
is.
second
Yeah, the
floor.
303 Storm rifle.
I need to reach him. Can you help me climb up there?
Character models ain't bad, either. To be fair to them. Soul. Exactly. Yeah, the body's fading out. You can't eat up that CPU budget, bro. The bodies need to disappear instantly. We do not have the budget for it, bro. It's so soulful. Like, let's explode this barrel. I want to see the single frame of explosion again. Oh! Okay, maybe it's a couple of... I mean, it's a JPEG. A PNG, if we're being nice, of explosion. It's not much, is it? Oh. It's cute. It's cute. It's adorable. They tried their best. Good job, Bend. What's this? Oh. The mantle button. Got it. You want me to open the door? You want me to give you a high five so you can open the door? Frenchman? Oh! Oh, okay. We do gameplay. Ooh, the razor. This isn't the bullseye. Oh. Try exploding one in your face next time? Maybe. The BM-001 Razor is a British... it's British. We made this. British-engineered assault rifle based on Chimera technology. See, we're stepping up. Press the R button to fire bursts of highly accurate energy rounds. Hold the R button to fire multiple bursts. Press and hold the L button to begin charging the secondary fire. A homing energy blade that ricochets off surfaces and strikes multiple targets. We have to compare Ben's weapons to Insomniac's weapons, which is trying to live up to a high bar here. But I'm going to be harsh. Yeah, while holding the L button, a meter in the lower right corner of the screen displays the current charge level of the spinning blade. When the blade's been charged, press the R button, fire the blade. It will seek targets in your targeting reticle, which I don't have, since the charged energy blade combines all the ammo in the active clip. Charging when the clip is full maximizes the potential damage. Oh, okay. So it does less damage if you have less ammo, I guess. All right, I'll give it a try.
Sorry. Your friend didn't make it. We shouldn't let his weapon go to waste.
Yeah, I'm taking this shit. I'm taking it back to Mother Base. We're gonna research this thing. There's nothing up here? Why did you send me up here? Huh? What? What? Okay, I'll go back down.
Get your
Oh.
head down.
We were just supposed to go there to get the weapon? Weird. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely more accurate. I appreciate that. Mate. I assume headshots still do more damage. Is that a turret over there? We turret section? Maybe I should aim for center mass until I'm comfortable with the aiming.
Rally points ahead.
It is square to reload. I have learned a lesson. Let me over. Oh, fine. I thought I could circle around. I can't see below my midsection, so I can't tell if I'm running into low cover. I can with this, but it goes off screen. Turret section, baby! Truly video games. Ooh, that feels pretty good. Don't have a shield like the turrets in 1, though. Though this is a human turret. Nice of you to line up there, lads. Not take cover. Eat shit, buddy. Oh, God. It just crumpled. Rally point? What are you talking about? We're going this way? Alright.
Push on, this way! Over here, hurry!
Well, I could try... Well, I mean, we got regenerating health. We can afford to take damage. It may kill me, though. Alright, let's do it. Fuck! Yep. Oh, he's taking a nap. You've been eliminated. Well, there we go. Now we know standing next to an exploding barrel... Oh, God, we're all the way back. Was it worth it? No, it wasn't. Oh, well. Yeah, I think my health regenerates real fucking quick with the regen health. Yeah, not being kind with the checkpoints, are they? But I kind of brought it on myself, so can't really complain that much. Oh well, we'll go through quick. Get my guns. God damn it. What is it? This is almost 50 minutes in.
Over there.
We've not made any
Get down
progress.
through the floor.
Yeah, we don't need to fight those idiots at all.
Here we go.
Mash, mash, mash.
Come on, let's move.
There we go.
On my way.
You know,
Look
just
out.
button
I see
mash.
it.
Oh, intel. It was all worth it. It was all worth it because I missed intel. Fragments of maps, communiques, military orders scattered all over Rotterdam. Signs of desperation as commanders kept falling back, creating makeshift communication centers as the Chimera pushed them into the sea. I wonder how long it took for them to realize the utter futility of it all, as entire armies engulfed by swarms of crawlers were hauled away by the carriers, to return within weeks, only now converted into the hybrids, or worse. How long did it take them to realize that you can't beat an enemy when you are being transformed into the enemy? James Grayson. That's me! But yeah. I was, you know, that's what I was saying. Last game is like, it is an absolutely fucked situation when every defeat by the enemy strengthens the enemy. Like when you are literally being, like when you are beyond cannon fodder. Your cannon fodder that is getting converted into an active threat. An active terrifying threat. See, I don't feel so bad about killing these Chimera, not that I ever did. But even less so, because these ones are French. Bit spongy these lads. Maybe it's just because we got the shit gun.
Let's go.
Right, let's go.
Streets are crawling. Stay back.
Let's fucking go.
Hey, it's one of yours down there.
Yeah. Oh, they're flying. Oh, do you want to go back to that barrel? All right. Yeah. It's a free kill. Gotta keep an eye on my health to see how... Oh, yeah, it regenerates pretty quick. And it might be a full regen, unlike in 1, where you only regenerate up to the top of your current segment. Although it might still be the same, since it looks the same. Perish. Now, I don't care about wasting ammo anymore, because I know I'm about to get a gun that is probably going to replace this one for a good long while. Yeah, kick that thing down. And then we can kill and then get my gun.
I'm fine, but Martin jumped with me.
Martin.
He broke his
Oh,
leg up there.
I wasn't
on the
paying
second
attention
floor.
when you said all this before.
I need to reach him. Can you help me climb up there?
Yeah, give me my gun. Give me. I mean his gun. I mean, let me go up there and help him. Give me my gun. Give me my gun. Thank you. The razor.
Shit, sorry. Your friend didn't make it. We shouldn't
My
let his
glowing
weapon
green
go.
gamer
Get your head
gun.
down.
My razor gun. Ah, cover. It is a lot more accurate. It just feels better to have something that's not hit scan as well. You know, hit scan can be nice if it's big, high damage single shot. I feel like a sniper rifle is fine to have as a hit scan weapon. Makes me think of like the Halo sniper. That's pretty good.
Rally points ahead.
But, you know, something about an actual projectile kind of hits harder. Right, turret again, and now we're not going to blow up. Now we're simply going to game successfully. Yeah, I can deal with it. Think I haven't dealt with this exact same scenario before? I have. Look back a few minutes. I literally did it. I've proven it's not too many. It's a handful, at most. There's two of them. You silly French woman. Okay. It scans for AI companions. Yeah.
Lieutenant Bouchard, this way. Over
I
here,
appreciate honestly that so few of the weapons in this game, be they yours or enemy weapons, are hit scan, because hit scan weapons are a fucking pain to deal with on enemies.
We can't stay here, James.
Eternal trauma from Doom chain gunners. I will never
Thank God
recover.
you're alive.
Yeah, she's alive. Which I can't say
Alive.
about a lot of my friends dropping from the sky right now.
Watch your tone, Private. You're in my army now.
Yeah, right. I forgot. Your army, the Marquis, who just got first squadron shot to hell.
Listen,
Yes.
that's not fair.
Look how
We
evil
didn't
his
know.
eyes
Don't
are.
explain yourself to the rank and file, Lieutenant. Gun
Wow,
towers
what
have
a
been spotted up
fucker.
and down the coastline.
I hope you McKee get fucking chewed up by the
Your
Chimeran
orders are
war
to stay
machine.
and secure this sector.
That's a load of shit.
Yeah.
Hands in the air. Calm
Tell him,
down.
Grayson.
If I wasn't working for Serpa, I'd snap all your necks right
Yeah.
here.
Okay, that's different dialogue, because he's working for Serpa. That's new stuff. Maybe he's less edgy if you're not infected. like in his dialogue as well.
Bloody frog.
Bloody frog.
Lieutenant Grayson, Major Cartwright asked me to find you. He needs your help, sir.
You sure he asked for me? He must be in trouble. All right, let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at like these
We
cutscenes
located a down
in the regular game, see how it compares.
Power's out. You have your field torch?
Yeah, no problem.
Come on.
I'm literally
let's move.
shining it in your face right now. Eyes are edgy. Yeah, that's what it looks like when you've got alien goo in you. Taking high cover. To snap to high cover, like door jams, containers, simply push into the corner of the surface and you will snap to it. Ah. To fire from... Yeah, just fire. Okay. Alright, it's pretty simple. Got it. I didn't actually know if there was high cover. Oh! Oh no! He got his neck snapped. Oh! Fuck! Since when did the Chimera do shit like that? At least the hybrids, anyway. Jumping out and snapping the man's neck. He's dead! Dead ass, dead. Tragic. Poor guy. And I had your cat eyes can't see well in the dark? I guess not. I mean, they give me health regen and water breathing. So I'm basically just an Argonian. Yes, hello Headless, thank you for the coolant and the stretch. Let me put the Vita down. I'll have my coolant, one sec. And let's stretch. Ooh, first stretch of the day. No dark vision for me. Well, I mean, I get, atmospheric PSP lighting. I'm pretty happy with that. Can't complain. Good stretch. Thank you. Right, let's go. God, like, kind of the quality of it. Just looking in the distance, I don't know how well it shows up for you. There's kind of like a dizzard effect. Toward, like, I'm looking around this area when I'm looking around here. Oh, the lowness of the quality. I don't know how to describe it. It's like I'm playing Silent Hill 1. Except it doesn't look as good. Weird. It looks fine. It just got that layer of crust. And I quite like the crust. Right, let's try the alt fire.
Come in. Anyone.
Okay, so you can only charge up as far as the ammo you've got with this.
Second squadron is inbound.
Oh, I have to, like, fire it. Yeah, okay, so it doesn't get used up unless you fire it. That's nice. Oh, damn! Ooh, that does a bit of damage. Okay, I'll keep that in mind for, meteor targets. And that wasn't even at full damage. It does more damage if you pour more ammo into it. God damn. Sounding very French in here. Which I don't appreciate. How do we switch weapons? I have no idea. Oh, I have the pistol. Okay, so we can do... Oh, we got grenades as well. Wish the game had told me this. Yeah, we have this pistol as well. This is another one of the things we get for being infected. This, I think the alternate fire is that the shots kind of wedge into enemies and then you detonate them with the alt fire or something. It's in Resistance 2 as well. It's neat. I guess this is our accuracy weapon with how... Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Okay, we aim with down. I've been hip firing the entire time. Okie dokie. That's good. Yeah, this is just switch back and forth. And grenades are distinct weapons, not used separately. Okay, and I guess no weapon wheel? Which is concerning. Hello. Yeah, that makes aiming a lot easier. Let's try the pistol. Oh! That's pretty good. It killed his... Oh yeah, it did kill him. Fuck me. Alright. That's a pretty good gun. That's a pretty good gun. It was worth it. Delayed detonation. Well, it's not even delayed. It's I trigger it. It's remote detonation. So you can pile a bunch onto one enemy or spread it about a bunch of guys and then blow them all at once. It's cool. Starting strong, definitely. Yes, I know about secondary fire modes. I think I think the pistol might be unlockable outside of infected mode, but you have to collect like all of the intel or something like that, or you have to do something extra. But we have it from the start, which is nice. But yes, I know the grenade launcher. Allow for fall off of long distances by raising the reticle above your target. I know. It's fine, don't worry about it. Frame rate is here and there. That's how I'll describe the frame rate. Sometimes it's pretty smooth, and sometimes it's not. Just makes the low frame rate moments hurt more. Okay, so pressing down to aim also brings you out of cover as well. Alright. Maybe not tutorializing all this as best as they could. More Chimera, perhaps? Why are you holding the shitty gun in the cutscenes, Grayson? Fucking video games. Well, I mean, it's fine, because we do have that gun. What I was going to say is...
Reach the cargo compartment. Jensen,
he's got... The French... No, he's British.
Jensen.
Oh, fuck.
Jensen didn't
Can't
make
jump.
it.
I was going to
So
say
you're
the
stuck
French
with
can't
me.
jump, but no.
Grayson, thank God. There are explosives on board that...
Wow, inaccurate subtitles. But I hate when, like, you're in a cutscene and you're, like, pointing around a weapon that you don't actually have. It really annoys me. UR exit is blocked. UR exit is blocked. I saw that shit. Oh, we just get the Far Eye already. Fuck. One of the best weapons in Resistance 1. Yeah, it's scope rifle designed for long-range combat. To go into scope mode, tap the up button. Oh. Cycle through zoom settings, tap the up button while in scope mode. Press and hold the L button to activate secondary fire, and an electromagnetic pulse that slows down all low-mass targets. Oh, that's different. It's not just slowing time anymore, it's a pulse. The pulse effect is automatic and will last as long as it has energy. Huh? Wait, did they just change the lore of it for this game? It seems to have the same effect. But now it's actively slowing things down rather than just being focus or concentration. Whatever you want to call it. Uh-huh. Energy will recharge over time while not in use. Okay.
Under fire!
I know you're under fire. I'm trying to go into scope mode.
Cover me, Grayson.
It is down, not up, to go into scope mode, so I don't know what you're on. Yeah, it is the same mechanic. They're just saying it's a pulse.
Got you covered.
Oh god. It's not quite escort quest. But it's fucking annoying is what it is. Alright. Fuck you. Fuck you. Hope this hits. Yep, fuck you. And fuck you. Chimera models ain't bad either. Oh, more Far Eye ammo, thanks. Oh, it's just infinite. There's an infinite Far Eye box there. Oh, shit. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. The aiming's not the best, you see. Don't need headshots, but I want to land them. Hey, just infinite ammo, Christ. I mean, it's fair, considering what they're asking me to do here. With the, you know, having to pseudo-escort a guy. Gaming generations of old, having to do this kind of shit. Oh, God. I'm whiffing. I'm whiffing bad. I'm panicking because I've got to escort this fucking guy. Oh, I got a skill point. Getting enough headshots. There you go. Worth it for the skill point. He's going to fucking die. Stop moving. Are you still alive? You are. Shit, I thought you were dead. Perish.
Go.
Get out of there. Stop making me escort you. Now, yeah, the NPC's having health, and we will presumably game over if they run out. That frightens the fuck out of me.
That did it. Now come on out.
Okay, am I good to go? We did it? Question mark? We did it? Oh. Go this way, I guess. Okay, now I don't have to worry about that. You know, they had to program that section in, so they're probably going to do it again. It's the way it is. It's like video game Chekhov's gun. If, you know, a gameplay mechanic or, you know, some kind of set piece or minor set piece like that is introduced, where, you know, they had to code shit to do it, they're going to do it again. They're not going to use it once. They're never going to use it once. They would never. Yeah, I know. I figured out how to... Oh, hold to bring up the weapon ring. Oh, good. Okay. Press the action button linked to the weapon you wish to select. Cycle through rings. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. Oh, and here it tells you, like, details about what each thing he does. Each alt fire. Good. Alright, good. It'll be useful as we get more guns and it becomes more of a pain to cycle through them manually.
Lose your stomach for this, Grayson.
You looked wretched. You're nothing like I remember. Prison sucked the life out of you?
Is that new dialogue? I don't know. Because he looks all gross now. Because he's infected. He's a gross alien now. Alien question mark? We still don't really know. We just don't know. God damn, look how low this man's squatting. The glutes on this man. Holy shit, look at him.
Let's move!
Not skipped like a day in his life. Is, you know, after life is a weird alien thing. Still. Good God, man. That lore? Oh, that is weird flickering hidden lore. Give me that. Like day every day. Are we soldiers or archaeologists? Are we human or are we dancer? Spectre asked me to keep an eye out for anything related to Chimeran technology, especially regarding Maquis research into new tech that might have been uncovered as the Chimera swept through Western Europe. Found this Maquis military folder marked top secret that appears to be a memorandum from command, ordering local troops to recover and escort shipments of recently unearthed Chimera artifacts from Gerolstein to Luxembourg. Sergeant Dieter Burkhoff notes that they don't look like any previously discovered Chimera technology, but he further notes, and tell Luxembourg Command we're soldiers, not some damn pencil neck archaeologists. Report Spectre Team Lieutenant David LaSalle. I don't know how you pronounce that. From James Grayson. So this is stuff for it's for Spectre. That's who we're working for, I think. So this might be specific to the infected mode, I think. Because otherwise, we would just be working for the Maquis. Or maybe we're working for them no matter what. I don't know. It's not clear. Thanks for the Magnum ammo.
Here they come!
Magnum ammo from my monster gun. And nothing else. Let's do one of these. God, that's pretty good. Pretty damn good, though. Let's take cover. Does make me wonder how... I mean, there must be health packs, or there would be health packs, if we weren't, you know, fucking invincible. Ah, whiff. Good shit. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if we whiff. You fucking explode, pal.
All clear, go!
That's a pretty good gun. I'm looking forward to that in 2. That's good stuff. Game that's just real enough to convey its world to the best to you. Yeah, you know, it's convincing. Like, even though it is very gamey and you're boxed in, it's not a big open real world or anything, but it's convincing enough. This feels enough like a real environment for me to be pretty much completely satisfied. I have no complaints about it. What about over here? Is this just monster closets? It is just monster closets. Oh, alright. What are we doing? You want a high five, buddy? Oh yeah, you want a high five facing this direction. Oh god, more of them. More chimeras, eh? Can't believe it. Gotta use the nades. Pretty good gun.
I told you not to trust the Maquis.
Yes, it's amazing.
I mean, literally the most basic enemy, but pretty good. If you go over a certain threshold, but not all the way, it's like the Uncanny Valley effect, in a sense. Yeah. It's like they're limiting themselves, and that makes it easier to reach that satisfactory point where it feels good enough. These guys already? Oh, fuck. These guys were a pain in the cock. Or at least they were difficult. In 1. Alright.
Over here, you big ape!
Time to get fucking exploded, my man. Oh my! Okay, you've got less health than you used to. And the revolver's still pretty good. Fuck me. Not bad. I appreciate they have a health bar, even if it doesn't really make any sense.
Major Cartwright,
it's nice to know.
Here.
What do you want, pal?
Status report, Sergeant. We've located a gun tower entrance, but the sewers are heavily defended.
The sewers.
It's suicide to go that way.
Suicide in the sewers.
That's your speciality, Grayson.
Wow. Just because I have alien goo in me.
To blow something up.
Private, lead Grayson through the sewers.
The sewers.
Come with me. Yes, sir.
Why does everyone say sewers weird?
The rookie.
Oh, he's gonna die. We get the red shit. Let's go.
Of the attack was scattered all over Rotterdam. Communication had
AI is often not realistic enough for these games. Try to look realistic. It also make them visually noisy, so the trade falls apart. Yeah.
Well.
I was watching a video
military discipline
by
was reduced to a struggle for survival.
you may know, he's fairly well known on YouTube, I guess. Desync on his second channel. Just he was pointing out how shitty the AI in Cyberpunk was. And that is that kind of thing where you can tell, or it drags you out of the experience, where the AI just go from 0 to 100 from like not caring about you, and then you slightly annoy them, and then they want to murder you with guns, and they'll just chase you forever. Very dumb AI. Feels like you're cruising the game with the OP DLC weapon. I mean, it's more than just the weapon. Like, the weapon's really good, and it's helping. But it's not DLC, it's synergy. It's different. Because I have it for having another game. But, you know, I also have regenerating health, which isn't a thing, usually. Like, that's also because I'm infected, so there's that too. But also, I don't have the auto-aim, either. I'm aiming manually, so I'm debuffed as well. Anyway. Cartwright never forgave me for deserting my post. It was his testimony that led to my conviction. Bastard! And death sentence. What a fucker! Death sentence? For going off and fucking up more Chimera than literally anyone, and being voiced by Robin Atkin Downs? Piece of shit, he's just jealous. He probably even volunteered to be on the firing squad. Yeah, what a dick! Yet here we are on the shores of Rotterdam, behind enemy lines, trying to stop the Chimera guns from destroying 2nd Squadron. You know, it's a cold day in hell when Cartwright turns to me for help. He's putting our personal differences aside because Parker's life depends on our destroying those guns. What a bastard! I don't like him anymore. That's enough. I like our boy Grayson. I'm on his side. Anyone who wants to kill him has to go through me. And also him.
How far to the
Into the sewers! Mandatory sewer level. Although Resistance 1 didn't have one. Need some more weapons and insurance. You gotta understand how it all works, I guess.
It's Private Grayson now.
Now that's a load of guff, sir.
Yeah, Grayson was too strong. They didn't want all the other soldiers feeling bad because Grayson's so fucking cool.
I don't follow.
Never seen them, huh? They're Chimera, all right. Their plumbing's gone.
Ooh.
Convenient, except under their knickers.
What the fuck?
The boilers are gals, not their distant from the wife back home.
Women Chimera?
Constant whining, and if you ignore them, you come up and bloody go off on you.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Sexism, let's go!
You look like dog shit, Grace.
We're not in Paris, we're in Luxembourg. Anyway, we will be in Paris, just not yet. I'm gonna headcanon the guy. We just have to change identity if too many go rogue, I guess. Even if killing Chimera, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that would be ideal. Fake his death, yeah. Boilers are hard to kill because their skin is tough as leather, can absorb a lot of damage, but they do have a weakness to facilitate their psionic attacks! They're grey aliens, the sectoids. Their brains are encased in a very thin membrane. To kill them easily, press the up button to enter manual aim mode and aim for the head. If the boilers get too close, they will explode. Yep, it's XCOM time! We've been talking about XCOM. You know, can I get a resistance tactics? That would be really fucking cool, actually! What a good idea! Yeah, I want resistance tactics! That'd be sick! Oh, it's tragic that we did. That would have been great on the PSP, honestly. Fuck. Well, making me sad now, because we never got that game. But yeah, aim for the head. But I have stick controls, or straight up Resistance Wars, or both. Yeah, it's a franchise rife for spin-off. You know, you didn't just have to do a third-person shooter. You could do a lot with it. I'm infected now. It's got dialogue.
Yes, sir.
I'm really curious to see what the rest of the game what the game is like when you're not infected. By comparison. Okay, this isn't too bad, except we've got to escort the red shirt. Really hope. Oh, actually, this isn't hit scan either.
Let's go. Yes, sir.
Quality gun, quality. Ballistic weapon that is not hit scan. Hold on, I need to go check for lore, mate. No, you got to deal with that on your own, I'm afraid. I'm looking for lore. Nothing here. Oh wait, what's that? What? No, that's just the mantle. Okay. An untapped market. Yeah, it'd be great. It's a good setting. You could do a lot of stuff with this setting. Honestly. Go wait for the first good VR game that lets you command from different spots. See unit views from first person, even jumping as them until they die. There might be games like that. I don't know if they're good. That's the thing, I guess. I haven't played any like that.
Bloody hell.
Oh god. Let's switch weapons to the Razor. since this is more accurate. Fucking women! Fighting women in the sewers, my worst nightmare. Hey, got a skill point. It's nice they tell you what the skill point is actually for, unlike in Resistance 1, where you have to go into the menu. Okay, there's some ammo. Oh, excuse me, red shirt. Damn it. Yeah, we just need more good VR games in general. Resistance 1 so long ago, I think people were making fan games for it already. Yeah, honestly, it's a great setting. It's really cool.
Control valve. I'll get it.
There's like a lot of work for a feature that someone will disable 5 to 10 hours into the game. Oh fuck. Oh, red shirt! What did I say? Well, I'm infected, so I'm fine. This would theoretically be much more threatening if we weren't infected, right? Because otherwise they just get you. Well, these aren't the ones that crawl into you, though. They're kind of hard to hit. This is not the kind of enemy you want... What? Okay. Alright. This is not the kind of enemy you want to be fighting in a fucking PSP game where the controls are bad. Why'd you do it like this? Hold on. I want this. I want to do that. There you go. That's what the grenade is for. Got it. Fuck off! And it locks you in. It stops your movement before they jump onto you. Bastards. Wait, can I have just stomped on them? I saw... Oh, no, it's the icon for that. Right, don't like fighting those at all. No way. Yeah, I doubt we're gonna get any more Resistance games, like, ever, probably. Because, you know, corporations don't like taking risks, and, you know, the IP's firmly with Sony. And Insomniac's busy. But, you know, why ever take risks to make art? No, we've got to do the thing that will sell and make all the money. Give me more Resistance, damn it. I want Resistance Tactics. Man. Like, if you go beyond Resistance Tactics and just... Right, yes, swimming. Just do Resistance XCOM. That would be really good. I'm imagining, like, Resistance... Oh, no, like XCOM 2, where you've kind of got the world map that you're flying around and winning back territory. That, but like this. Kind of like what we did. Like, we freed our starting area, and then you get to branch out, and then you meet new Resistance contacts in Luxembourg and France. It could work. It's there. It's just XCOM 2. Don't like taking smart risks. Yes, they do love to trend chase, not realizing the risk of mucking up your established audience by doing so. Yeah, doing that, and by, you know, the risk they don't realize of jumping into a market that is already, you know, taken, you know. I mean, I guess we don't get as much of it anymore, which is nice. But when... Oh, and hello, Crystallizer. Hope you're having a good day. I'm just complaining about the state of video games. This game's pretty cool, though. It's got Robin Atkin Downes as the main character, which I like. But, you know, we should make a WoW clone. It'll make us $1 million, because WoW made $1 million. And then they go speeding into the wall of mediocrity. And then, you know, the same for Battle Royales, the same for fucking whatever trend. You missed the end of Hi-Fi Rush? Yes, we did Hi-Fi Rush a few days ago. And we beat it. It was very good. The VOD's still up. But it's a very good game. Play it. Yeah, WoW clones suck. Yeah, I would even go to say the same about WoW, but I haven't played that much of it. I need to go back to Final Fantasy XIV, though. I did really like that game. What little I played of it. One day, I'll be there. But yeah, this game's pretty good. And we've got extra features from PS3 connectivity, which is nice. But yeah, it's really cool. The story as well. I actually know what's going on in FF14, which is nice. As compared to WoW, where I was just running around doing quests and dungeons for no real reason, not knowing why. That's good. But yeah, I never played WoW back in the day or anything. It was like someone bought me the game, and it came with like a month subscription or whatever, and was like, "Hey, play." And I was like, "Okay," and they did not give me any help or tell me what to do or what was going on, so I just kind of jumped into it. And I was like, I'm not really hot on this gameplay, and I have no idea what's going on, and I don't like the art style or any of the armors or the way my character looks or really anything about it. So I stopped playing it. But then I played 14, and 14 looks amazing, and I was able to make a character that I thought looked cool, and I liked the class I was playing, which was Dragoon. even though I didn't really know what I was doing that well. But, you know, I enjoyed it. I was getting through it, and the story and characters were interesting, and I could follow it. How about that? Crazy. And I got to, like, early Heavenswood. I need to get back to it. It's a great game. But yeah, swimming controls on the PSP. Oh no. Controls are the same for moving on land. Dive under the surface, press the down button. While swimming underwater, pressing the square and circle buttons rotates you. Oh god. But that'll be on the stick for us, I think. Pressing the triangle button points you upwards, and pressing the cross button points you downwards. The cross button, not the X button. Note that while you're underwater, a breath... not for me! No! I don't get a breath meter, because I'm infected, because I have a PS3, and Resistance 2. So I can breathe underwater all I want. So there might be secrets around here. Must resurface to replenish the breath meter. Nah. Cringe, actually. Breathing is for losers. I have alien goo in my lungs instead. Like that movie. What was it that had that? Was that The Abyss? I don't remember. Yeah, that is just making me... Okay, no. I do have to use the face buttons to do the movement. The stick is just for looking around. I can... Yeah, well... I pretty much get the controls. It's good enough. Can we fire underwater? Oh, we can! Oh god. That's frightening. These animations aren't bad. Like, the kind of fluidity of the animation doesn't feel jerky or awkward, really. It's not the best. It's not bad. Okay, can't go in there. That's the way we came, but we could go have a look over there, now that it's flooded. But yeah, see, we've got no breath meter. Or we do. I think it's under our UI on the right there. But, you know, don't care. Because alien, Lamau. Literally a Lamau. Fuck you, buddy. Oh! Oh! Underwater secrets! Let's go! Yo! What the fuck is this? Silent Hill ass shit? Huh? That's just ammo. It's frightening. So does your weapon. Who cares about the water? Yeah, I guess.
Nice flare, but not really my taste.
I guess I'll take this. The last days of Pompeii. Cloven lore! Oh! Are we finally gonna learn what the fucking Cloven are? Because I don't fucking know. I read up on them a bit. That they're like weird half chimera'd people, but they're not like friendly to the Chimera, they're just not friendly to anyone. And they were like briefly mentioned a couple of times in Resistance 1. But I have no idea what their deal is. Let's learn. Another Cloven enclave, hidden away, cold and dark, as though the Cloven are afraid of sunlight. Or is it something else? More music. Rain thinks the Cloven use music as a bridge, clinging to their past. I found the remnant of a painting, marred by the bizarre red markings. I'd seen this very painting years ago when my family visited the Louvre while in Paris. How did it end up in a Rotterdam sewer? According to the Marquis, Paris is sealed, no way in or out. Yet the Cloven have found a way. I wonder if there isn't something symbolic in the painting. Some image that means something to them. Are the Cloven like the people of Pompeii? Or are we? I still remember my father describing the last days of Pompeii, painted by some Russian over a century ago. It told about the people of Pompeii crushed beneath tons of volcanic ash and rock, vanished overnight. The whole thought was too much for my 10-year-old brain to fathom, and I blubbered like a girl when I first realized my own mortality. I had that happen to me too. I thought about that today, actually. I had that happen to me when I watched Return to Oz. Johnny wasn't so nice back in those days, and he teased me about crying. That was the first time I ever hated my brother. Journal entry. Yeah, James Grayson. Okay, interesting. And that you wouldn't get if you couldn't breathe underwater. Okay. I look forward to learning more about the Cloven, I guess. What a bunch of weirdos. Anything else in here? I guess we've got to keep an ear out for the music as an indicator for when these secrets are coming up. I doubt there'll be anything else since we got our one. Oh wait, is that lore? Soggy wet lore that I almost missed? Let's go. Pass me the scalpel. More signs that the Chimera have abandoned the old conversion centers. I found these Chimera instruments in an area just beneath the Rotterdam warehouse district near the docks, an area that had once been converted into fast conversion centers, like the one back home in Grimsby, the one we went to, in one. The Chimera menials used instruments like these on their victims, like my brother Johnny, as they prepped them to receive their implants. When I found Johnny, the bloody menial had just begun to work, slicing open his chest and shoulders. Johnny was already infected, so I could only pray that the infected felt no pain. Damn. Well, I mean, I feel pain right now. We're infected. We feel pain. So, bad news, I'm afraid. Yeah, tragic. A lot of effort going into the plot and the characters here. Way, way more than in 1 at all. Okay, can't go up there. Gotta check. I've got to check. It's important. What about the way we came in? How did we come in again? Well, I guess this was the start of the level. We just started in here. Unless more secrets? Maybe. Maybe not. Oh, let me up. Oh, yes. Hold on. Hey? Oh, what the fuck is this? More secrets. He was me thinking we'd only find one thing. Goddamn. Strange is a relative term. LaSalle, knowing I'm an expert on Chimeran conversion technology, I think this... Yeah, because it has the logo, again, on the letter. So this is one of the... I guess we got a cloven lore, we got a regular lore, and we got an infected lore? Okay. A glowy. Not that kind. Oh, no. I mean, we may be working for glowies with these... this LaSalle guy, for all we know. Knowing that I'm an expert on Chimeran conversion technology, asked me to keep an eye out for anything that looks strange to my eyes. He wouldn't give me details as to what Spectre was hoping to find, but I can tell the Yanks know more than they're telling. While swinging through the Rotterdam sewer system, I found a small area where the wall had crumbled away, creating an opening into what looks like part of a very old underground structure. The artifacts there look very old and are definitely alien, though unlike anything I've seen before. I've marked the location on a map, which I'll forward to LaSalle when the mess is over. This is very easily missed. And yeah, look at that. That doesn't look like any Chimeran anything. It's green. Since when do the Chimeran have glowing green shit? They have glowing orange shit. It just does not look like anything Chimeran. Odd. It's just in a wall here. Huh. Very easily missed, too. And again, if you don't have... You can't do the whole connectivity thing, you don't get that. That lore is not for you. It is only for me. The Sony hardware enjoyer. Has a nice ancient-y tribal feeling to it. Yeah, it feels more... It feels less function over form, which the Chimera stuff all seems to be. You know, there's no... I mean, there is an aesthetic element to it, because it was designed by human beings in reality, but in its design, it is function over form. I mean, actually, never mind. There's some of the exact same color. Okay. Maybe the French Chimera are just different, built different. But still, you know, it doesn't feel the same. It's not right. Speaking of which, saw some screen caps of like a Metro Prime. Yeah, Metro Prime remake. Yes, I haven't mentioned that today. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, a Metroid Prime 1 remake just came out yesterday. They announced it and released it yesterday. And I'll probably get it at some point. They're asking a fair bit for it because it's Nintendo and they can't help themselves. But, you know, it's Metroid Prime. I saw that the really cool mirror that I like doesn't work. That looks like a one-way draw. Though it might not be. I mean, there's nowhere else we can go over here, so it must be just for lore. But yeah, that one mirror in Metroid Prime 1 doesn't work in the remaster. And the doors don't look right, either. But otherwise, it looks pretty good. You know, it's Metroid Prime 1. Sudden releases come more... Yeah, absolutely, that's exactly what I was thinking. Between Hi-Fi Rush and that just getting fucking shadow dropped. I absolutely do hope that becomes a trend, because it's just pleasant surprises, you know? I feel so much better about a pleasant surprise like Hi-Fi Rush or this remaster than I do it being announced and then like maybe being pushed back. Actually, it helps with that too, honestly, because that's become so much more a thing with the way game development is now, that release dates so often get pushed back. And you know, it has to be a whole big thing like, oh, X game is delayed, whatever. Just don't have a release date. Release it when it's ready, and then it'll be great, and no one has to worry. There's none of that anticipation, none of that painful wait. It just comes out. It's great. To see a dev talking about doors, how hard it is to maintain integrity. Well, yeah, it's like, it's not even that. It's just, you know, in Metroid Prime, how you have a door and it's metal. It's kind of like the door back there that we just saw, and it opens up and it has a force field over it. The force field is too opaque. The transparency isn't right in the Prime remaster. Advanced Wars fans can finally get their game. Yeah, good for them too, I suppose. Toaster shortage. Secrets of the Maquis. Okay, so the top left is the category of intel we found. So we had the infected one, we had the cloven one, we had the Secrets of the Maquis. The United European Defense, and also I want to give special thanks to Star Trek Deep Space Nine for teaching me how to pronounce Maquis. The United European Defense was a collection of pissant nations united together to defend against the ominous threat rising in Russia. When Russia's Red Curtain finally dropped and all hell poured into Western Europe, I guess it is an interesting time, the Cold War, for an alien invasion to come and destroy Russia before going anywhere else, because of the Iron Curtain. Like, you just don't find out about it, and then Russia's gone, and there's aliens. Oh no, that's bad. You do not get much time to prepare then. Frightening. But yeah, all hell poured into Western Europe. The UED nations cut and ran, fighting each other for military resources. This UED recruitment poster perfectly sums it all up. The original text read, "A stronger, safer, unified Europe is counting on you. Males between 19 and 30. See your local recruitment center today. Get a free toaster." Wow. The faded text has been crossed out and painted over several times, adjusting the age requirement up and down. Males between 18 and 33, between 14 and 50, and spelled wrong, eventually becoming men and women of all ages. By the end, there was no longer any mention of a free toaster. The lore's great. Why is the lore in this game so good? We're learning more about the Cloven, more about the Chimera, more about our protagonist, more about the stuff that happens before the games. Like, this alone tells us so much more about the invasion pre-Resistance 1 than anything we read in Resistance 1. You know, fair that I didn't, get all the lore in Resistance 1. But most of the lore in Resistance 1 was, like, here and now present stuff. Well, this is world building. Pay attention, Insomniac. Bend knows what they're doing, apparently. Okay, I guess we've got to go back into the drink. Nice water effect, by the way. You see that splash, or that kind of the rippling? That's pretty good for the PSP. For the PSP, that's pretty damn good, right? That's good. Yeah. Good shit, Bend. You did a good job. I'm coming to like Bend more and more. This is the first Bend game I've played. Oh, fuck. Yeah, it's the first Bend game I've ever played. And, I'm pretty positive on it. Can't get over there. Alright, into the alien door. But this kind of door in Metroid Prime. But they have the force field. And it's not transparent enough. That's the issue. Good thing I didn't go in there. That's probably a point of no return. Fuck.
Cartwright, the drones are dismantling conversion machinery. I've never seen
water in movies
like
looks
it.
like that sometimes without too much motion. I've been appreciating all the visuals in Ghost of Tsushima. They're playing it on my PS5, so I get the super fast load times as well. That is an absolutely gorgeous game.
Who dragged you up, Scrappy?
Oh no, no, my boy can't be robot racist. Grayson. Oh no, this feels like I'm doing a hate crime on myself. Oh, and they like come at you and self-detonate. Neat. I wish we would. Maybe we are. I just don't know. Are we getting lore on the enemies as we kill them? So yeah, infected, retribution, cloven, training, Secrets of the Maquis. Okay, nothing about the enemies though. Huh? Inventory? Oh, it shows you these. Oh, we can read up on the storm rifle and the magnum. We haven't read these. And the grenade. Okay, let's do these. They are fairly robot-esque. Yeah, they've even got the same, the light color, the shade of orange and the shade of red. Those are my orange and red. Oh, I don't like that. Oh. Yeah, the 303 Sturmgewehr. Oh, it's German. Carbine is the standard issue rifle of Maquis resistance fighters. Yeah, fire in bursts. It shoots in spurts. Grenade launcher. Got it. Magnum. The high explosive 44 Magnum fires armor-piercing rounds useful for close-quarter combat. Press the R button to fire slug, 6 to most surfaces, and then L to explode it. Got it. The MA-50 frag grenade, It's a standard issue anti-personnel munition used by resistance groups across Europe. Okay. Not much lore. Oh, knife? We haven't used this at all. The RM3 Knuckle Duster. That's maybe a bit of a weird name for a knife, I don't know. It was introduced during the Great War for close-quarter trench combat. Multifunction melee weapon, the RM3 features a triangular stiletto blade with deep piercing power and double-ground edges that provide superior sawing speed. The finger-shaped steel handguard allows users to deliver fast, crushing blows that incapacitate enemy combatants. I could be selling knives on TV. Alright, good to know. I wish we had enemy lore, though. I want to know more about the drones. Didn't even know. Like, when we had the one robot he redeemed, and I picked the drone. I had no idea. Couldn't have known. Can we mantle this, or mantle? We need to get over there. Do we? Oh, we go around. Okay. Honestly, this Chimera stuff is reminding me, I think specifically, less of the Chimera stuff we've seen before. It reminds me of the architecture in Metroid Prime 1 and 2, actually. Weird. Oh, God. No, I don't want it to be like this. We can be friends. I'm one of you. They're loyal to the Chimera. Bastards. Ooh. Climbing in tubes. First person. We Half-Life now. Is that lore there, or is that ammo? It's hard to tell. I think that's Magnum ammo. Magnum. Yeah, that's Magnum ammo. Anything to see? Oh, we can get a look at the fight ahead. Am I seeing that lore through a wall? Or through... it's in that pipe. Okay. That's transparent. Okay. But the lore just glows like that. Alright. We had that weird flickering lore earlier, too. Well, as long as it makes it easier to spot, I'm not going to complain. Okay. Alright, pals. Don't even get to attempt stealth. Just the drones are here. And the Chimera are here. Good. Can we take cover here? Nope. Fuck you, buddy! I can aim good. So... okay, we can get into the pipe now.
You guys again?
And it's just pipe. Okay. So it doesn't lead anywhere, so I can do that whenever. Fucking drones! I would like the grenade launcher, please? Thank you. Very good. Back to this, I guess. Like, enemies like this... oh, God. Small flying enemies that are moving all over the place. This is where you want a hit-scan weapon, but the aiming's just not good. It's hard to justify. Okay, give me this ammo, then I'm going in the pipe. You can't make me come out of the pipe. Guess I'll have a look at the Magnum. No, I should use my Magnum more. Saw that lore. Can't hide it from me. Remember the thought crosses your mind, you always check the release timeline? Thank you. So yeah, Retribution is the normal lore, because that's the name of the game. I almost forgot. I found a drone that had been cannibalized for parts and then discarded. Oh no! It looks like some of these bloody Chimera drones are built better than others. I wonder who or what is overseeing their production. These little buggers explain how the Chimera are getting along without menials to do their grunt work. Converted humans have... okay, so that's what they do. In areas where they don't have the biological workforce, is they use the drones. Cool. Question answered. Converted humans have such high metabolism... and yeah, they burn out quickly. That's why they have the cooling things on their back. They turn into fucking greyjacks. But yeah, they don't last long. So it's not renewable. And they're not, like, at least as far as we know. Maybe they are. But as far as we know, they're not farming, humans and breeding more to make more Chimera. Who knows? But yeah, too quickly to have been much use long-term to the guerrillas. Now that they've run out of human fodder to feed their conversion process, they're using drones like these to dismantle all the old factories, as if they need the raw materials for something else. Okay, so they break down the old stuff too. Wonder what else the Chimera are building. I wonder too. I hope we'll find out. Right, get me out of here. Really does have Prime vibes in here. Prime vibes. Maybe it's the lighting. Okay, let's just look around here real quick, in case there's anything we've missed. There might be lore, you never know. I want all the lore I can get. honestly. The game has been killing it with the lore thus far. Ah, we can get up here. Heyo. This might just be another way up to where that elevator shaft would have led. Building Mechagodzilla. Oh, God. That's too cool. You can't just say that. Oh, man. I still haven't watched, speaking of Mechagodzilla, spoilers, by the way. Still haven't seen Godzilla vs. Kong. I've got to get around to that someday. But I say that about... Oh, God. Say that about fucking everything. Oh, my aim. Oh, God. So these fucking things scare me a bit. Actually, having them in close quarters like this, I don't fucking like. The boilers. Fuck off with that. They just walk at you silently. That's frightening. Don't be doing that shit. Scary. Women are scary. I mean, we already knew this, but scarier than usual. Or at least scarier in a different way. Maybe not scarier than usual. Compelled to put in more work to make things pleasing to the eye if you aren't fooled into thinking sheer loves of detail will solve it all. Exactly, yeah. You need to make compromise, and that's where, you know, within those kinds of compromises in game design, it's where, you know, it's where the game dev is truly tested. Can you make this look good without having an infinite amount of CPU and GPU resources, you know, at hand to make it work, to force it to work? Can you make something convincing? Like, it's a challenge from an art design perspective, and also just straight up a programming development perspective. Ah, there's lore I almost missed. Bastards. How do I get in there? We just climb over that? Let me in. Let me in! There's lore in there. How do we... Oh, from up there? Maybe? Or... No, that's like part... That's this, which is just broken off. There's no door there. How do we get in there? There's no door here. Oh, do we have to shoot that thing? Is that thing a puzzle object? Maybe? Oh, maybe. Oh, we've probably got to get up here and shoot it from there, maybe. Speaking of puzzles, new Professor Layton game got announced. Holy shit. It's exciting. Yeah! Puzzle object! We're shooting balls again. Let's go. Rewarded. Let's go. At the conversion centres I've seen so far, no, all the conversion centres I've seen so far are just like the ones in England, only these are being abandoned, dismantled by Chimera drones. Found an operating table just like the one I'd found my brother on. It was stained with blood, a lot of blood. How many victims died on these tables as they were prepped to go into the conversion machines? The menials would carve them up, men like my brother Johnny, treating them like fillets of beef, preparing their tissue for the insertion of the Chimera implants. Standing here in this abandoned conversion centre, I can almost hear their screaming. While in prison, I would have nightmares every night. Nightmares that never ended. My brother's ghost would come to me in the darkness and plead with me. Why, Jimmy? Why did you kill me? I did not answer. Fuck! Hopefully it'll help level 5. Really want to play the Shelled Inazuma 11 game. But yeah, like, honestly, all this lore being from James's perspective, rather than it just being actual intel files that you're picking up that are like, you know, dry military reports, having this personal touch is really interesting. It's a shitload of character development for our main character, which is an important thing to have, it turns out. And it's building so much more of the lore, because they can just, you know, you can just talk about whatever he knows, or whatever he's finding out, rather than just little snippets of information. Okay, so what's going on here?
Power's down.
Oh. Okay. Well, I needed to know what that interaction prompt was. I wonder if some of the creators from Insomniac helped with this. I am really curious now, because I thought this was going to be like Kusoge material, but I actually really like this so far. Like, the gameplay's not the best ever, but considering the limitations at hand, that they had to make this game for the PSP. I mean, you could play it like this with similar controls to what I'm playing with now.
Where's the power source?
If you played with the PlayStation 3 controller, which you could do. But like, it's really fucking good considering the limitations, and the lore is off the walls, which is not what you'd expect for a spin-off, right? With the lore, you'd expect the lion's share of the lore to be in the main games made by the actual studio behind the main game. So you might be right. Maybe there are some Insomniac creatives lending this lore stuff. Remember, one of the lead writers for Halo helped making Halo Wars feel as on-tone as it could despite its constraints. Well, that's interesting. That's good. Yeah, that makes sense. I didn't play much of Halo Wars, But yeah, it always felt like Halo whenever I was playing it. I was never, like, not convinced. Oh! They just psionically explode the wooden boards button. Nice being third person as well. We get these nice environmental interaction animations too. I mean, you can have those in first person as well, but Resistance 1 didn't have that. Uh-oh. Okay, I guess that is the sting for, hey, there are boilers, it's time to fucking shit your pants. I wonder if boilers will come back, or if it's just this. Because they're pretty fucking frightening already, and they've not even gotten close to me yet. They still scare me, regardless. For lore, it'd be awkward for them to make such good lore without approval, only for it to be dismissed in later games. Yeah, exactly. There must be... Oh god, fuck! Must either have some consultation or at least have the thumbs up to say all the things that they're saying, lore-wise. Yeah, I wonder if it is original or if it's just they're being consulted, like you say. Okay, nade time, I think. Get fucked. Okay. Less reliable to use that kind of grenade. Can we... Oh, fuck! It's... Okay, I'm very lucky that doesn't damage me, because Jesus Christ. Okay. I should have done the aim before I popped that off. Oh well. I'll just shoot them to death, that's fine. Whew. I wonder if there was any Metroid Prime inspiration in any of the environments and visuals for this or the other... Oh, fuck! The other Resistances. They just don't make a sound. Scary as shit, these things. And an interesting enemy, right? Because if you're playing with normal aim, these would barely be a challenge. But the fact that your aim is so limited is something they seem to have taken into consideration when designing the boilers. Because part of the challenge is just landing your reticle on their head. Although I wonder how that works with the auto-aim, though. Maybe the auto-aim just locks onto the heads? Maybe then it'd be easier to kill them. PSP screen means that to give advanced warning to react since it's harder to track stuff. That makes sense. And lack of earphone, headphone use for the PSP back when it was new. Definitely, yeah. Oh god, I mean, I'm lucky I've got the audio being pumped into the PC, so I can enjoy it with my just regular-ass headphones. So it's all pretty high quality for me, but yeah, I imagine, like, if you're listening to this through a PSP speaker, not even shitty, like, 2000s headphones, that would be rougher, for sure. But yeah, the boilers themselves don't make that much noise, even. You just have that particular sting when they're nearby, and they can still sneak up on you. Scary fucking things.
While Cartwright and the Marquis forces had already launched assaults on 3
We're out
of the
to take out the big gun. Quake 2.
Grayson would have to reach his objective via treacherous
That is the
sewers,
big gun.
canals,
This is just
and
Quake
heavily
2.
fortified positions. Grayson had once made it clear he would never take military orders again.
Based?
But Cartwright knew if the mission were dangerous enough, he could be counted on to volunteer.
Also based.
I often thought that Grayson took these suicide missions because he had a death wish of his own.
So cool.
But his brother's death had been too much for him. I did not realize until much later how wrong I was.
Oh. I like this guy so... Can we just replace Nathan Hale with Grayson? I like James Grayson so much more than Nathan Hale. It's unreal. Because Nathan Hale's just a bald nothing. He's bald. Tried looking up the name of the game plus Metroid. Didn't see anything about inspiration yet. I don't know. They may not have actually, like, outright said it anywhere. But I could see a connection being made. In my prime Chimera killing days, I would have steamrolled through Rotterdam without a trouble. But I'm bringing up the rear of our assault on the gun towers. They think I'm a broken man, that I've lost my edge. They're wrong. My country's abandoned me twice. First when they sentenced me to die, second when they cast me out to fight for a bunch of foreigners. But they haven't broken me yet. What? He's so cool! He's so much better than Nathan Hale! What the fuck? This game's great. Why does this keep happening? I'm very happy to keep being pleasantly surprised by games, but come on.
Finishing with the South Tower. Grayson, report. Do you read? damn it, what's taking you so long?
I'm kicking ass.
Technical difficulties, but the target's in sight. Relax.
I'll relax.
Cool.
when the
Good
sky
animation
is
on that. Very distant too. Impressive. Again, PS2. PSP, not PS2. Oh, okay. Range combat and one-shot kills. Important tactic when dealing with multiple enemies at long range is to use the sniper rifle. Yeah, okay. Not only will it slow down enemy attacks if you use the alt fire, take advantage of the zoom ability to scope into their heads. I should have used that more during that defense segment, shouldn't I? A headshot on a hybrid or steelhead results in a one-shot kill. Yeah. Should actually use it more, come to think of it. Yeah, the slowdown is especially useful here, where the aim is bad. Fuck. Yeah, it is actually very nice to have that that additional time to get on target. Okay, back to the standard. I've done my headshotting for now. 3-year gap from the first and the 2 games made before it, so I guess some people said stuff about a more aggressive guy. Probably, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I wonder if there were complaints about Nathan Hale being too generic. We'll have to see what he's like in 2 and 3 as well, because they might maintain his personality just for consistency's sake. But I wonder, because, you know, this was far before the, you know, generic military guy protagonist with no personality kind of became a joke. It was a standard thing at the time. It wasn't a big deal. Or at least I don't feel like it was. That's my perspective on it, before that kind of became the thing of parody. So I wonder if there were complaints about Nathan Hale being too lame, or, you know, not being interesting enough. They absolutely nailed it with this guy. Because you could absolutely argue that, you know, James Grayson is a similar kind of character, really. Like, he's still the generic military guy, but he's more interesting by virtue of the fact that he speaks more than 5 lines the entire game. But, you know, he has a lot to say. You know, he has history as well. You know, everything horrible that happens to Nathan Hale happens during the course of the game, and he doesn't have a word to say about it. Whereas we're kind of discovering what's going on and what has gone on with Grayson as we go on, and as more things are happening to him as well. But he feels he's not a fish out of water or anything. He's a character who lives in this world and has experience with it. So he has things to say. I appreciate that the flashlight comes on automatically too, and that there's secret ammo to be found in these monster closets. Very good. But yeah, honestly, I'd love to, you know, you get like the no-clip documentaries of more popular games and such. I want more documentaries and in-depth behind-the-scenes looks at games like this and Resistance. I want to know more. Playing them instills me with a desire to know, to learn how the game... What are these rooms for? I mean, outside of being monster closets, in universe, what are they for? Just dead ends. God, the piano is trying hard. Nice soundtrack, bro. Right, up we go. I want a coolant from Gowl. 1 second. Wait, am I being shot at? Oh, the shit, there's drones.
Save me some time.
Yeah! God, Grayson. Get the fuck away. Excuse me, I have regenerating health, thank you very much. I'm playing this on a Vita. So just shoot yourselves for me, please. Okay, coolant time. I think we're in the clear. 1 second. Okay. There's gonna be intel in one of these. And when the time comes, I'm gonna be glad that I checked every single nook and cranny. It's the way it always goes. Is that law? No, it's just something I can climb on. Okay. I appreciate being able to climb on top of these things for no real reason. I mean, I guess because there's a ramp, it means the AI can path up here. Oh, excuse me, did someone shoot me? I don't see anyone, and I'm fine, so let's go. Okay, I guess those doors are just always area transitions, maybe? It'd be nice if that becomes an established thing, at least in this game. And then I know if I go through that, it's a point of no return. It's always nice to know. maximum damage. Oh, hi! Well, unfortunately for you, I have a Magnum.
We meet again.
He's even got one-liners for... Yeah! Make him an action hero. A bit more of a grizzled, sad action hero, but yeah! That's good. That's good, protagonist. Where's my Magnum? There's a shot rocketing towards me.
Come on, you mistake.
How many does it actually take? That's 3, 4... 4? Just 4? I used all 6 before.
Bunch of bullies.
Oh, well, I know what to do for these. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I'm not fighting fair. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lamau! Bunch of fucking clowns, the Chimera. God damn. That's why we saved the Magnum ammo. Jesus Christ. That's oh, thanks for the ammo, game. That's ridiculous. Holy shit. This thing really is an advantage. We haven't picked up any grenades in a good long while. I used those 2 before, and we've not picked up another one since. And they're harder to use than the storm rifle grenades. Weird. Yeah, they gave me this entire arena to do that in. Just shoot them and explode them. It's that simple, really. Just shoot the cyber demon until it dies. Oh, there's gonna be shit up there. Heyo. Don't think I'm missing secrets, because goddammit, I'm not. Oh, what's that? Is that ammo? What is that? Something I can pick up. It looks like an item. It looks like ammo for something. But ammo for something I don't have. Okay. Okay, no lore over there on those things. Okay. Alright, no secret, I guess. Fuck. Really had me going there, game, but I guess not. Alright, I pressed the button then. Do whatever this does. Water? Something about water. Valves. Press the button. Oh yeah, blow it up. Maximum effect. Quick time events. Thrilling. Okay, maybe you didn't need to do this, Bend. This is not engaging gameplay. Just put it up. What? Oh, without collect... Well, I can't collect health capsules because they're not in the game. Because I have the regenerating health. That shit's just not spawning. That's a free skill point, baby. Get on my level, non-infected gamers.
For the tower.
Second squadron has reached
It's
the
just
final
that
marker.
easy.
Changing course to south-southeast heading.
Really is just the plot of Quake 2. Destroy the big gun.
Get in the boat.
Oh!
We can reach the gun tower from the water. I will show you the way of the Maquis.
Tiny little
I don't know
pixelated
how I
man.
made it this long
How many
without you.
pixels is that man? He is aliased all to hell.
The speed with which the Chimera
That's
were
a lot of big
completing
guns.
fortifications surprised even the Marquis. 2 weeks
What are the
before,
Maquis? No, they're
Chimera
French.
guns that now towered over Rotterdam did
Too
not
poor for
exist.
mutated genes. Exactly,
Grayson
just get
and
the
Marquis
gene
Colonel
therapy,
Roland
bro.
Mallory would have to
It's
set
easy,
aside
just
their personal
just
differences
get more money.
long
Just
enough
buy
to
more money.
infiltrate and destroy the final gun tower. Failure to do so meant that the second wave
Just
of
have a
transports
Vita,
would
lol,
be
Lamau.
destroyed. The fate of myself and every soldier traveling in the second wave of transports lay in the hands of James Grayson.
Hell yeah, I trust him to handle it. You know, Nathan Hale was always a mystery. Narration lady never knew what he was doing, but neither did we. He was just going around doing shit. But James Grayson will figure it out. I trust him. Mallory insisted on joining me for the assault on the final gun tower. Of course he wants to help. It was his screw-up that got Squadron 1 shot down in the first place. If McKee Intel had spotted these gun towers, we'd all be safe in Luxembourg by now. There's only one reason I joined Mallory's band of resistance fighters. That's the name of the game! Well, no, it's the name of the series. They put me back on the battlefield where I can kill Chimera. Nothing else matters to me anymore. He's Doomslayer! He's just fucking Doomslayer, except he talks. They hadn't figured out that making this character is better if he doesn't speak. Well, there you go! Make Nathan Hale into Doomslayer, and then you've just got Doomslayer. But it's a wordy Doomslayer, which works too, I guess. See, just being wordy and having no particular emotion towards the Chimera is lame. Being silent or wordy and fucking despising the Chimera and wanting to end all their lives with your bare hands is way more interesting
Listen
as a
to
character
me.
trait.
I have just destroyed 2 gun
You need to
towers.
say bloody
If you
frog.
want
You need to say it
survive,
again.
shut
You
up
said it
and listen.
earlier.
Aye, aye, Captain.
It's Colonel Mallory. Private.
Come on, then. Lead, follow, or get out of the bloody way.
Yeah. Shit'll get off the pot, frog. Well, now we're hanging out with the Frenchmen, so we may get some more anti-French
What the
slurs.
hell is wrong with
I'm down for it.
In the Maquis, if you are too sick to fight, we shoot you.
Wow.
Saves ration.
Is that because I'm infected that he says that? What a fucker. Makes me stronger. Means I get 3 skill points. Get blown the fuck up. I don't give a shit. It's the most effective method. It's the only way to be sure. Yeah, you bait all those crawlers. Oh shit. Stop that. Stop making me do QTs. Not good enemies. This was kind of a standard enemy type for a while as well, wasn't it? It's mostly annoying in FPSs. Just the really small, fast enemy that's just a pain in the dick to deal with, that you don't enjoy fighting. But they still throw a million of them at you. Not too bad in Resistance 1, I guess, but here I really don't like them.
Incoming!
Okay, are there more? Okay, actual enemies. Good. Oh, that's a lot of drones. A lot of roboties. Christ. Drone swarm. I didn't want it to come down to this. Let's use this. No, let's remember to actually fire the disc. The Destructo disc. Yeah, I think this will, like, oh. Well, I'll try and use it more, but I think it ricochets and, like, homes into other targets or locks onto them.
It's not the first time we Brits bailed your ass out of the...
Hey, Lamau. Shade successfully thrown. Fuck it. Oh, fuck.
That's gonna leave a scar.
Alright, it's those things again. The bastard mines from Resistance 1. Ooh! More Cloven lore. This part gives me Jack 2 and 3 nostalgia. Nice, not available for use. I'm not sure. It's weird because I've cycled through all the weapons and we've looked on the weapon select, the weapon rings, and the knife doesn't appear there. Maybe there's a melee button that I just haven't been told about, but I've pressed every button. I have no idea where the knife comes into play, actually. That's a good point. It's weird. Oh, Jack, you get to punt them something proper since your melee is worth more. I mean, fighting this kind of enemy in melee is fine. Because, you know, they have to get up close to you and then you whack them and then they die. That's it. But in a shooter, they're all over the place and you've got to keep adjusting your aim. And, like, this is me trying to aim back and forth as fast as I can. This game is not made for that kind of thing. It is not ideal. Right, anyway, give me my Cloven lore. Killing the Exodus. According to Rain, the Atlantic coastline is littered with wrecks of small boats like this one. In the early days of the Chimera invasion, tens of thousands of refugees from Europe stormed the coastlines attempting to find safe passage across the channel. Most of them died, or worse. In the refugees' wake came the Cloven. The Maquis are not sure why. To stop the refugees from fleeing? To steal the boats for themselves? We know at least some of the Cloven made it to England, because we heard about them there. Though we assumed they'd followed the burrowers under the channel. The wrecked boat showed the Cloven had other motives. It doesn't seem like much of a mystery, the laws of nature adjusting to the new food chain. Like bears, the Cloven go down to feed at the water, because that's where all the fish are. Jesus. Maybe they are that simple-minded. We just don't know anything about them, or at least I don't. The characters all know more than me. Is that the sound of the big gun firing? Are we at the base of the big gun? We are. Nice. Good set piece, PSP game. Pretty good. Good effects. Legit. I can't give him enough credit. Why is that door exploding?
Clear those mines.
Mines? What are you doing over here, Frenchie? Are you just setting off mines? Okay, yeah. So they're pretty much the same as in 1. I can deal with these. Fuck. They seem to be a bit more generous on the timing, given the whole aim situation. Shit me. And I can't, like, jump over or crouch under anymore, so that they don't have the parkour ones anymore. Which makes sense.
Hurry and clear those mines.
Shut up. Why don't you do something? You say that like you accomplished anything.
Come, help me up.
You can't
Standard
reach the
for the
opening.
French.
How tall are you? Give me a second, you
Napoleon. Hey, Napoleon. I'm gonna keep calling him Napoleon now.
Listen close. Timing is everything here.
Oh,
when the gun is
Grayson.
reloading,
He's
that's
the
when we
best.
move.
Just fucking get his ass for everything. Do not let up. This looks pretty cool.
It's ready to fire. Take cover.
Oh, fuck. We're in the barrel of the gun. Oh. Now I understand why it was exploding. Jesus Christ. Oh, God. Okay, this is an interesting place to be.
Advance.
See, we've got our character...
Another shell.
Oh, God.
Move.
This is sick. Resistance 1 didn't do anything like this. I was just going to say, hey, look, they're using the color red now. This is so cool. Fighting through the barrel of a gun. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of, I can't remember if it was Force Unleashed 1 or 2, where you're fighting through the barrel of the Death Star. It's like that. That shit was sick. And yeah, this shit is also sick. Really fucking cool. Good job, game.
This is our window. Go.
What did Ben do to earn this? To make such a cool little set piece?
Platform. Give me a boost. Keep it steady.
Which the checkpoints were generous.
No.
I guess, but I mean, we haven't really died outside that one time where we killed
about to
ourselves.
fire again.
Down for taking one of those shots. Yeah, oh, yeah.
You'll never make it. Jump out of the way.
Bollocks.
Bollocks indeed. Oh, Christ. Cool. Alright, we're in here.
Stupid midget.
You are in the loading.
Oh,
Get the
Grace.
machinery and jump ship. Then meet me on the upper deck. And keep an eye out for slip skulls.
Slip skulls. Oh, give me the gun. Give me the gun.
Marquee intel didn't spot the gun towers.
That gun's so good. Yeah, they're blind and short. That's what we've learned
Three smart
about the
ass
French.
monkeys.
Grayson. Oh, they're not over here. Give me the gun. Oh, the slip skull gun is so fucking cool. Oh, I'm out of ammo for this. It's so fucking cool in Resistance 1 when you get it in New Game Plus exclusively. Oh, the revolver's so good for the slip skulls. Don't even need to hit them. Who needs aim? Not me. That's some pussy shit. That's some French shit. Nah. We just blow shit up. That's the British way. But yeah, the dual SMGs. Yeah. That had the lock on. Those were sick. I love those. And they basically had this game's auto-aim, which we don't have
Follow
now.
emergency protocols. Render aid and gather weapons and supplies.
Okay, we're doing some Half-Life 1 shit, dodging laser beams too.
Right away.
Oh! Oh god, the Magnum. It's so good. This game's great. Game got no business being good at all. And yet here we are. Maybe I'm gonna give Days Gone a try and Siphon Filter. I've heard like reasonably good things about the Siphon Filter games. So maybe Days Gone, I don't know. Oh yeah? Fuck you, die. It's 4 in one shot. My god. Best gun in the game, baby. And they've got little laser sights, so you know where they're aiming at you from too, which is very nice. It's so good. Fuck. Ridiculous. Okay. I'll stop using that on drones unless they're clustered. But yeah, I'll still use it on slip skulls though. Shit fucking rocks. So yeah, here's the time for it. Pop. Ammo efficient. Can't complain about it. Yeah, I gotta use the alt fire on the razors some more. Wacky ass shit. Oh, well, I didn't want to hit you. Oh, it worked out, that's fine. Ultimately, I'm okay with that. That was 2 with 1 shot. Such a good gun, checkpoint. Tell us nice up front about the checkpoints, that's nice. Okay, ammo, no loot in here. Oh, we're just going, alright. Let me, gotta use this weapon wheel more. Oh god, here they come. Fucking boilers. Yep. And you. Regular ass Chimera. I've never been so unthreatened by Chimera. Got an exploding Magnum. I'm Barry fucking Burton at this point. There you go. Yeah, the boilers are definitely more threatening than the menials. Hope we find out more about them lore-wise. That's the only thing, that's my one complaint about this game so far, amazingly. I thought I'd have way more. Is that we don't have the enemy lore. That was some of the best shit in Resistance 1, is finding out more about the enemies via the enemy lore after you kill them once. Oh god. I want to know more. I mean, we did find out some stuff about the boilers, but I need to know more. Physique barely matters since they shoot the same gun. Yeah. Yeah, those are less threatening now. Can't embrace the PC for that right now. Oh, the graphics one you want a game dev? Love to make a game that looks like this? Yeah, honestly. That would be sick. You know, we've got a lot of games trying to emulate the visual style of the PS1 and some of the PS2. How many games are trying to emulate the style of the PSP? That'd be pretty good. I know, I mean, Cultic is supposed to be more like a DOS FPS, but Cultic has a pretty good, like, limited visual style look. I need to get Cultic. That looks really good. Yeah, I'd love more shit like this. Intentionally limited. You know, a lot of good games come out of intentional limitation. And we can only think of, I mean, the only example I actually had in the chamber was Shovel Knight. But yeah, look, that game looks great, and you can make a game look great with limited resources like this. As long as you got the art design, that's what I always say. That's what I always say. No matter what the hardware you're running on, if you've got good art design, is that lore down there that I missed? No, I think that's a light. Yeah, that's a light. Okay, good. As long as you've got good art design, that can carry it. That's enough. And you know, the ability to render that art design well, even on limited hardware. That's what I always say. This is the example of that. This is it. Okay, someone destroyed a big gun before me. I'm jealous.
That was your doing, Bouchard? That's handy work for abroad.
Oh, Grayson. Sexist, racist. What else? How can they make me like him more? Oh, it's only one kill. Alright. Genuinely. How do they make this man more likable? Voiced by Robin Atkin Downs. What more could I want, honestly? Okay, back to the razor, please. In fact, infected? Yeah. Another point towards him. Just more interesting than everyone around him. More interesting than everyone in his universe. I know the protagonist of the other spin-off, the Vita spin-off, is another different guy. I wonder if he'll be any good. You've got big boots to fill now. Let's use the ult shot. Let's completely miss with the ult shot. Not ricochet off anything. Yeah, it didn't do me much good because it didn't ricochet into another enemy. Okay, I'm using that less. At least on drones. Like in enclosed spaces with regular enemies, that'd probably be fine.
Gun deck is this way.
Oh, hi. Nice of you to come down to meet me on the Akira elevator. Why does every game I play have an Akira elevator in it?
Dismantle the gun. Don't get lost this time.
Does
Don't
it?
ditch me this time.
Yeah, it's your fault, you fucking Napoleon. Bastard. Alright, elevator fight. I'm gonna save the rest of my revolver shots, my magnum shots, until we get more ammo. Because it's too good against bosses and shit. Big lads. Big guns. This would be pretty hectic with the original controls. Although maybe there'd be less spawns with the original controls as well. So there's that. Nice seeing him roll up. Yeah, he just took the elevator down to meet us halfway. Like, he was up here because he took that elevator down from here. He was already here. Big gun. Alright, what are we doing? How do we blow it up?
Use your auger on that shield.
You've got an
Try to
auger?
short circuit the panel.
Give
When
me
it's
an
down,
auger.
I'll destroy the power cells. Savvy?
Savvy?
Stupid beef-eater.
The banter. Napoleon.
I see you staring at my rifle.
I want it.
Dream on, friend. I
Oh,
had my auger custom made, suited for an empty.
fucker.
Wasn't just your height reminded me.
Yeah! Get his ass. Okay, do I have to... Yeah, I have to shoot this while he's weakening it. That's cool, actually. But that's the banter. This is it. This is great. Like, he's a fucker, and he's French, but I like him, because we've got good banter with him. French doesn't like beef. No, beef eater is a British thing. That's something you call a British person, I think. It's not what I'm super familiar with, but it is. Look at this! There's like whisperings of a decent co-op game experience here. What could have been, perhaps? Maybe that was something they were intending. That'd be cool. I can kind of feel it with this whole level, actually. With us starting together and then getting split up, and then coming back together again and having to do a co-op mechanic while defending against enemies. This would make for a really good co-op game, honestly. Maybe that was an intention at some point. God, these things are beefy. There we go. Yeah, and the Napoleon joke had to come eventually. I'm just glad I was the one to make it first. Come here, you. My health is low. Maybe an idea that didn't get funding for a normal title, so they turned it into a PSP project. I mean, maybe it was always a PSP project, but maybe it was intended for, like, ad hoc co-op. Jesus. Don't die. I do have to defend you as well, which is not great. Right, come on. Augur it. Oh, wait, law. Ah! Almost missed that. Radio Free Rotterdam. I busted Mallory good about the ambush over Rotterdam, figuring we Brits walked right into a Maquis trap. Britain lost some fine blokes today. Watched 3 Tommies, their tethers tangled in the door, get incinerated when a slug from a gun tower breached their VTOL's fuel tank. That wasn't much better for those of us who managed to jump clear and fall into the teeth of the Chimeran defences. This recording exonerates the Maquis. A looping broadcast from their intel scouts in Rotterdam warned of the defences being erected up and down the Atlantic coastline. The broadcast never reached England because the Chimera started jamming signals from the gun towers. Oh, fair enough then. Okay, I'll shit on the Maquis a little bit less. Oh, fuck. Don't explode Napoleon. Leave him alone. I need him. Just shooting the corpse. Use the auger. Dipshit. A lot of handhelds did try to get levels of co-op play anywhere going. If it makes sense. Yeah. The whole ad hoc system was a thing. And Nintendo handhelds had a lot going on with that too. Like the DS and such had stuff like that. The local area stuff, like I don't know what you know, when the art thing you could do. I never found anyone like using that. But you could do like people in your area do art with them. Yeah, the DS for all the Poke Battles. Oh, the lock! We're getting the lock this early? Holy fuck! The game's being very nice to me. The L206 lock, like anti-armor rocket, a weapon from Resistance 1 that I liked a lot, is an early model of the L209. Oh, it's a different version. Pressing the R button will launch a rocket munition. Pressing the L button pauses it mid-flight. While paused, select a new target with the reticle and press... Oh, it's like... Well, it's basically the same. But I guess it just doesn't have the laser guidance. So you can only designate a target while it's stopped, I guess, or you've not fired it. Which is actually how I kind of wanted to use the original lock, so this is ideal, really. Because I never really used the stop. And pressing the R button will instantaneously detonate a paused rocket. Ooh! That's pretty... Oh, I bumped the mic, sorry. Pretty neat, actually. What do we got to use it on? Oh, you.
For the tip.
Okay, similar ammo capacity.
I'm infected. It'll take more than that to kill me.
Yeah! See, he acknowledges it. Eat shit. It's not doing much damage. We're playing on normal, by the way. There's a difficulty level above this. Okay, time to bring it out. Okay, that's gone into ring 2. Time to bring it out. The Magnum. Would you...
Circling around to your side.
Yeah, I know. Wait for it to be exposed. There's no chance I miss. Almost whipped. That's a fair bit of damage. Alright, is there lock ammo lying around? There probably is. Is that what this is down here? This is that ammo box we saw before that we couldn't use. That was lock ammo. Huh. Why was it there? That's weird. They put ammo there for a gun I didn't have yet. I know these games, these games tend to be pretty dynamic with the pickups. Like, you know, in New Game Plus, in 1, you start getting the ammo for the guns that, the New Game Plus guns. And, you know, in this, there's no health pickups right now because we have regenerating health. So that's not the way the health mechanics work anymore. But yeah, having ammo early is an odd one. Oh, one more. Come on, you bastards. I'm out. Okay. I guess we'll just shoot it. Shoot the VTOL until it dies. No. Did that just not do damage? Alright. Back to the Lark, then. I'm glad the revolver explosion actually properly counts as explosive damage, then, if that is a distinction we're making. Yeah, eat shit. I don't need to change my aim.
Hurry, Tommy! Keep up!
Yes, yeah. I forgot there was the imminent threat of the big gun exploding, because we shot those things.
Bouchard insisted we recruit you, but I don't trust you. If you pull any shit in my army, it's
This is
off
it.
with your
This
head.
is the dynamic you want for a co-op duo. Yeah. You know, as awful as it feels to give the game any kind of praise, it reminds me of Isaac and the other guy in Dead Space 3. Like, you want your co-op characters to hate each other a bit. Then you can have that kind of banter.
Grayson destroyed the Chimera anti-aircraft gun.
Seen instances of leftover from changes in design, but maybe it's connected to a New Game Plus S mode? Maybe.
Bringing supplies and reinforcements.
Yeah, Carver was called... Yeah, right, yeah, that was his name. But yeah, it's like, just have them... You know, they work together, they're on the same team, they don't fully like each other though, and then you can make them like each other over the course of the game too, that makes you like them more.
I would take the remainder of
Love that trailer about him telling his daughter that daddy's on the way.
The attack on Paris were being finalized.
It's so cool in the distance.
Grayson would accompany Bouchard to Bonn under the command
wish that game had been good. Got to play it one day. I still need to find someone to play it with. Oh well.
Rhine River discovered a massive Chimera facility.
But yeah, that's the dynamic you want, especially when you've got British guy versus French guy. Ideal.
Studying the Chimera conversion process for months. The raw materials used to create new menials, human bodies,
regular menials,
had become
but new.
scarce after the initial invasion.
Yes, so they're using
Hybrids,
drones.
menials, and greyjacks had
Greyjacks.
already begun to vanish by June
Okay, are there greyjacks in this game? I don't know. I'm scared.
The original conversion centers were found abandoned in the process of being dismantled by Chimera drones. But this did not mean the Chimera were dying out. Marquis scouts were reporting intensified activity at new Chimera conversion facilities. How are they operating? Where were new raw materials coming from? Bouchard, with Grayson's help, intended to find out.
Alright, let's find out. Let's discover some alien atrocities, why don't we? Hell yeah. Look at that fucking Demon Souls intro. There's the Demon Souls intro. The body hanging, getting carried. It is. More Cyborg Chimera, maybe. Good grief. It was. That was the Demon Souls intro.
Keep moving! Let's go! On our way! Take some ammo!
More proper cutscenes. Let's go. That's the first arc done, destroying the big gun. That's not the outfit I'm wearing.
What are you going to do?
Those aren't my non-glowing eyes. Oh, I just get a bunch of TNT.
You think you're going to blow that up?
Oh, hell yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah!
Look, Grayson, you are here because of your field
Definitely seen
experience.
side games
I
introduce
need
whole
you,
enemy classes
but
that don't
we
show
are
up
here to
again because they
find
just
out
get
what
decimated
they
in
are
that game.
doing.
Yeah.
You
I expect they will do that.
always wanting to blow
It's
things
probably
up.
going to be like that with the
It will not
boilers,
work here.
with how specific they are to this game's limitations.
Look around all you want, but when you're done, this place is going up.
Maybe the drones as well. I don't know. This place is going. I love him. He's the best. Oh, he's just too cool. Why can't we French be so cool?
Come on, Tommy. I want you in front of me.
Sure you do. Yeah, he's pleased. He's got his crew. It's more normal look with all the edge. Could he just as cool? Yeah, it's a good look. It's fine. And the jacket's really cool. It's honestly a shame that we don't get the original design because of the jacket. Because they knew what they were doing. Because it's third-person game, you're seeing, like, the top half of the body. So the main thing you're going to be seeing is the character's back. So what's on the back? That loading screen logo on the right. That's what's on the back of his jacket. It's really fucking cool. It's the logo of the game. It's a good idea. Yeah, it's a good design as well. But, you know, we've got to be an edgy Spectre boy. Because we're doing this shit. Because we're infected. We don't get to dress normally anymore. McKee commands ordered me to accompany Bouchard and Mallory to Bonn, Germany, to find out why the Rhine has dried up. Thousands of carriers have been seen there, flying in and out of the Bonn Dome, like bees swarming a hive. Bouchard thinks there's some kind of new Chimera conversion facility. She needs to get inside it, but she won't tell me why. It doesn't matter. This is why I volunteered to come to Europe. I don't care how big their shit has gotten. I'm gonna blow it the hell off. Yeah. My man. I love
We
him.
must follow the carriers. They will lead us to the heart of that conversion facility.
What's your footing? The whole place looks like an earthquake zone.
We survived 2 years of Chimeran occupation without your help, Private.
Oh, shut up. But you're French.
Grayson, behind you!
Whoa!
Oh, fuck.
Grayson!
I was gonna say you almost didn't survive that, but then I'm the one that ate shit.
Are you okay down there?
I do not see a way back up!
Lucky for you.
Follow those carriers. Our paths should
Yeah, I would have
cross.
stolen all your
Chance
kills.
down there all alone, mon ami.
Fuck it. Bastard. Yeah, so this definitely doesn't feel like a co-op level. It's just the last one. Though I think Resistance 1 might have just had co-op built in, or something like that. I think you could do co-op campaign. Obviously I didn't, but maybe I'm wrong. Hey you. Nice little cover shooting area. But yeah, it's the difficulty's a lot lower in this. I mean, having regenerating health obviously really helps a lot. Because, yeah, it is full health regen as well, compared to the health regen in 1, where you can only regen up to, like, the nearest quarter. All the stuff about being in front makes me wish there was a Chimera type with a cool shield. The player could get one and do aggressive bashing. That'd be sick, yeah. And, like, you could counter those enemies, and, you know, other enemies could counter you with augers. That'd be cool. Yeah. I'll tell you. Oh god. Tell you what you do is you get the what are they called? The fuckers. I said the names earlier. You fought them. The ones that jump up on the walls. Get one of their lock-on SMGs in one hand, and have an energy shield in the other. There you go. Then you can be bashing, and you can have short-range aggressive firing. Because, yeah, that gun was really good for, like, sweeping around corners and entering new areas, which is great with a shield as well. That'd be really good. I was about to say something about a potential Dead Space 4, but I'd spoil something about 3 if I did. I mean, I more or less know the plot of 3. I know the core points anyhow. I know about the moons. And what the deal with the markers is, and the aliens. And shit like that. I'm not too worried about it. It is Dead Space 3, after all. The remake trend going on, maybe Resistance can have a chance. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like there isn't demand for it. Yeah, I know. But, you know, like, what demand is there for a console FPS? Like, maybe if it ended up on PC as well, then it could be something. But even then, this style of game is not in vogue. And the style of Resistance 1, style of this, is just not in vogue at all. So if it would, I doubt it would get remade, you know. It's just not what's in demand right now, which is a shame, honestly. Just more of this would be great. But hey, you know, apparently the Dead Space remake's really good from what I've heard and seen about it. So maybe there's hope for that franchise again. And maybe it won't get fucked up really badly. There's gonna have to be some work done to undo the damage done in 3. But I don't know, you know, franchise isn't completely dead.
My theory must be correct. They are guarding something important inside that dome.
Why does he call them gorillas? I don't get it. That's a new thing. Oh fuck. I'm fine. Yeah, the moons. I mean, the moons. Just up from the conceptual level, the Brethren moons. Oh god, there's that fucking sting. Are they not around now? Maybe it's not just for them. Oh, good ricochet! God damn! Alright, yeah, this thing's pretty good. I like that ult fire now. Fucking die. Speaking of third-person cover shooters, I'm gonna have to play the Gears of Wars at some point. Because I've got 1, 2, and 3 on the 360. Imagine DS4 involving moon tendrils carving trails into the surface, making it feel like fighting necromorphs in the trenches. Ooh. We're trying to get the W&D facilities in time to launch to hit them in the weak spots. That'd be sick. But yeah, conceptually, I love the idea of the Brethren moons and, like, the shit going on in that setting. The reason, like, why... I think, it's in some... I was reading about this recently. I watched a Dead Space 3 video the other day, which is why Carver was on my mind. And why this is on my mind, because I read a comment there. About how one of the ways the phrase Dead Space was used in the Dead Space universe was to describe how... Because, you know, there is no other intelligent life in the universe except humanity in that universe. And they don't know why, but it turns out to be because any life that gets intelligent enough, there's, you know, the lurking predator in the shadows that is the Brethren moons that just snatch up any species and devour them, which is why the universe is practically dead. Ooh, Magnum ammo and lore. And yeah, it is cool. It's good. Good lore. A drain on our resources. Signs that Bonn once had its share of conversion centres, just like Grimsby, London and Rotterdam. These have been completely dismantled, as if the drones have been working here for a long time. Almost all signs of the menial work areas are gone, except for the bloodstains. You can tell by looking at the floor in this room that this used to be an operating room, or whatever you want to call it. I think of them more as butcher shops, where men like my brother were carved up in preparation for the alien implants. How many gallons of blood spilled down this drain? How many men died, turning the Rhine red? Except it's not the Rhine anymore, is it? Now the entire river's become something else. A reservoir, a water supply source, maybe a power source for the Chimera. It's as if the Chimera pulled a giant plug beneath Bonn, allowing the biggest river in Europe to drain away. Good writing! Really good writing. Fuck. Man, this game's so good. What the hell? I had another thought in my head just now, but I forgot what it was because the writing was good. Whoops. So yeah, it's not just a stinger for the boilers, it's a stinger for enemies. God, that's so good! Okay, it takes a lot of fucking ammo to take out one of these shits anyway, from this thing. I should be using that way more. But yeah, maybe one day we'll get more Dead Space, and it'll be good. You know, there's money going into the money going into the franchise right now. And interest is being shown. That's the one thing. Like, if you want to positively support a franchise and get corporate executives to be like, oh, maybe people want more of this, buy the fucking thing. Spend money on it. You know, money talks in the sense that you can boycott something and make something flop, but also you should use your wallet to make things succeed as well. That's why you should buy Hi-Fi Rush. And make them want to release merch so I can buy it. Make them release the soundtrack too. Oh, Schrotflint combat shotgun. Oh, okay. Okay, it's got a magazine. I see. The Schrotflint 12 gauge is a double barrel combat shotgun. Press the R button to fire a single shot. Press the L button to discharge both barrels for maximum. Double barrel pump action magazine fed shotgun. That's pretty much every variety of shotgun. The only thing you could do to make this more of a shotgun is to make it break action like the one in fucking Gloomwood. But yeah, deployed for close quarters urban combat, the Schrotflint's wide pellet spread has proven especially effective against large clusters of small enemies, especially leapers. I'll give that a try. Hell yeah. I love me a good shotgun, hell yeah. Another fucking sewer. Okay. It still doesn't feel great fighting these spots. At least it's got the spread though. You gotta do it from a distance. But that's the true measure of quality of any FPS or any shooting game really, because this isn't an FPS. Is how good is the shotgun? That's the measure you should always make. Like the blunt brief sound it makes. Yeah, it feels kind of. It's like a cough of a shotgun. It's not like the big bombastic fucking explosion that you get with a lot of shotguns, but it's not bad. Not bad. Maybe it could sound beefier, but I don't hate it. I've got to try it on enemies that aren't leapers. Very satisfying with the pop. Yeah, it's a good pop. Short, blunt pop. Oh, and a stretch and a coolant as well. Thank you very much. Let me have my coolant first. 1 second. Don't mind me just taking a stretch and a break while the... Well, I mean, they're not playing anymore, but while the horror strings were just doing their thing. Oh, there we go. Good stretch, good stretch. Oh, I've been getting back on the reps as well, so I've been achy all over. I've been going on more, walks for the sake of going on walks, and going fairly far and up steep hills. That's been having effect. And back on the lifting as well. Really gotta make it so I can do sit-ups again. That's the one thing I'm missing right now. Quick reload too, because it's magazine fed. I appreciate that. That may just be an excuse to not do a complex reload animation though. Honestly, it kind of feels like an EDF shotgun with the slow-moving projectiles. It really... That's what it is. And being in third person as well. Oh, music. Cloven. Some cloven shit around here somewhere. Maybe we're going to flood this place. Where are you, cloven weirdos? I know you've got shit around here somewhere. The music taste ain't bad. Oh. Stopped. Why'd it stop? Oh, now it's back on. Did I miss it? Is it... Oh, is it in here? Oh! Crawl in. Okay, so you can crouch under the right circumstances.
Wonder if the cloven will attack someone who's infected.
Yeah, new dialogue. Okay. Cloven lore, down the Volga. Another cloven enclave, also underground, hidden, dark. There's little evidence that the cloven could stay in an area that's been completely occupied by the Chimera. Do they stay underground to hide from the Chimera, or for some other reason? In all the barn, I've seen almost no sign of the cloven. Like the other altars I found, this one's covered with small artifacts from another time and place. Small photos, broken figurines, and always the music. Near the altar I found a torn and faded piece of paper. Music and lyrics. Same song I keep hearing on these dusty Victrolas. I looked it up when we got to the rhymes. It's an old Russian song, Down the Volga. Down the Volga, Mother Volga. Over the wide sheet of water, there rises a thunderstorm, a huge thunderstorm. Nothing is to be seen on the waves. There is only a small black ship. What's it mean to them? Can they still even understand the words? Very interesting. No idea what it means, but okay. See, I think the cloven are supposed to be Russians that got, like, fucked up in some way by the Chimera, or maybe someone else? I don't know. So yeah, it makes sense they'd be listening to a Russian song. Mysterious. Oh! Oh! Fucking Sectopod. Oh shit. Speaking of making this into an XCOM game, there you go.
Doesn't look like Germany to me. But then all bombed out cities look pretty much the same, don't they?
I guess. That's a fucking XCOM 2 Sectopod, though.
Fuck me.
Yeah. Couldn't have said it better myself. Alright, more of the same enemies, that's fine. We're gonna have to fight the Sectopod, though, there's no question about that. Alright, we do not shotgun for this. Goddamn drones. Why do you have to be so finicky? Stay in one place so I can murder you. Okay, let's hit him with one of these. Let's whiff with one of these. That's tragic. You hate to see it. There you go. I mean, we've got the far eye, but we don't really get much ammo for that. No need to use it now. Save the far eye for when you really need it. Like, the far eye, I mean, and the lock would probably be my boss damage if I didn't have the revolver. But I do. Fucking Lord of the Rings ass music. Yeah, I don't think I didn't see that. Thank you for the grenade I wasted back. Camera control still ain't there. Okay, now we've got more grenades, I guess. Picked them up at some point, but kind of hard to use, unless we get hedgehogs. But I was pretty confident with the grenades in the first game. Maybe they're just not good in this. Could be. Yeah, that's where we've been. Nothing else to see over there, so let's go this way? Seems like the right way.
Grayson, we found where the carriers are entering the facility. There is a hole with
wrong. Subtitles were wrong. She didn't say underground.
The entire river gone.
I can hear it.
Yeah. It's like Half-Life 2.
I'll be
Drain
right there.
the oceans. Ooh, and this reminds me of Half-Life 2, actually. When you get back to City 17 and the rebellion's full on. It's specifically that part where you're with Barney and he's saying like, oh, you know, Alex is over there. Go over there. And I only remember it, not from playing the game, because there's a really funny video. I can't remember who made it, with an SFM bit. I'm gonna have to find that. I'm gonna have to find that right now. Grayson better not fall off a bridge with this mech now. Oh god. I'm gonna go find it. Hold on. I'm trying to remember who it was. It's a guy who makes a bunch of like Half-Life source filmmaker stuff. Hold on. It's like who? Oh yeah, I think it's this guy. I think it's Komigatse. However the hell the fuck you pronounce that? Shut up. Get me there. Stop playing audio. I think it's this guy. Stop doing that. Is it this guy? I think it is. Man, they've done a lot of stuff I haven't watched. I need to go through all this. I'm gonna find it. Then we're gonna carry on. They've done some really funny stuff. No. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I found it. Hold on. Copy link address. Reminded of a moment where a Strider walks by, wanted to kill it but never could. Yeah, that kind of thing. I get you. This video that I put in chat, I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna watch it. You can listen along while I watch it. It's really funny. It's very quick. There's not much to it, but it's masterfully done. It's very funny.
Go on across, Gordon. She's waiting for you. You lucky dog, you.
That's very good. But yeah, that's what this little bit here in this game reminds me of, is that, for some reason. Anyway. Pull it over. Yeah, their other stuff is really good too, if you haven't seen any of it. Highly recommend. Oh, more drones, good. Not my favorite enemy. I will tell you straight up. You can do better than this, Ben. I mean, this is the only one of your games that I've ever played, but I, for some reason, now believe in you. They've done pretty well with this. I don't like these very much. I don't like the bugs very much. They're just like mediocre in Resistance 1, but in this they're worse. Because they're the exact same, but your aiming controls are much worse. Oh good, we've got to slowly go across. I'm surprised they don't have me do the balancing pointless bullshit mechanic that so many games like. Yeah, that's a way to go, but this is a way to go. Which way do we go? Okay. This way was the correct... Oh, it's far-eye ammo. Nice, we're maxed on that. Well, I hope I have a reason to use it soon. Will we have a reason to use it right now? Yes, we will. Okay. I've always got to focus on the drones, though. I never want to use the far right, but we can slow time. Yeah, there's no reason not to do that. And the rest I would rather just use this on. Although I guess the far eye is good for these two, because you can stop them, or slow them down at least. Make them stay in place for longer from your perspective and just shoot them one shot, probably. But also that's effort in switching weapons, honestly. It's not the smoothest experience switching weapons in this. Honestly, I wish it was just like the weapon wheel in 1.
We are under attack. A mech is cutting the
You could have it like, have more slots
Germans
on
are
each
on.
wheel and then
We're
move the
on
left
route
stick
now.
to
Meet us
select.
under the river.
I'm nearby, so just wait. Rain? Damn it!
Damn it, Rain. Oh god. So that is gonna be an area transition. We know that now. It's established. So that means I should go explore this tunnel the game thought I would notice. I'm crawling. Hey, lore in is this a safe? I thought it was an oven. No, I think it's a safe with no door. The Last Reich. Oh boy. Command memorandum. The enemy is advanced beyond the Elbe. Elbe? Idris Elbe? Past Leipzig. Through Frankfurt, and now presses against the Rhine. So many of them. We cannot stop them. Calls for help from Paris go unanswered. Pleas for assistance from Luxembourg fall on deaf ears. I cannot blame them. Warsaw is gone. Vienna reduced to rubble. Berlin and Munich are now ghost towns. My infected wife... I think you missed an and there, game. My infected wife-daughter. No, I don't think that's what they meant. Some part of me thinks that's not correct, but I'm gonna run with it. This man's wife-daughter. My infected wife-daughter stolen away by carrier. The bastards. Taken where? I do not know. All of my officers taken by the crawlers, and still the spies rain down upon the city. I have held out here to the last, but they will not take me. I am finished. The Reich is finished. But what of it? The world, I think, will soon follow. Field Marshal Ralph Hallstein. Damn. Yeah, the Germans and their wife-daughters, I suppose. That's all there is to that. Alright. Maybe I shouldn't have crawled into this particular hole. You do not want all of the German lore. You'll learn things you weren't ready to hear. Like the wife-daughters. And the mother-sisters. No, no, no. Thanks for the shotgun ammo, though. I should try that on one of these guys. Speaking of which, forgot to use it. But we didn't really need it on the way here. How does it do at this kind of range? Not great. Not great. Let's move in. Yeah, close range ain't bad, but the amount of, like, the distance you need to move when you're aiming, when you're close range, when something moves, kind of limits you. Yeah, you want a shotgun. Oh! You fucking tricked me! Bastards! Sons of bitches. Alien sons of bitches. Can't trust them. Oh, my aim! This would be a fucking nightmare. With the original aiming scheme and no regenerating health, these mines would be fucking horrible. Always wanted a grenade that made rubble temporarily float to provide various kinds of cover. That'd be sick. That'd be very sick. What game am I thinking of? There's a game I played at some point where you could do that as a shield ability, like lift up various bits of rubble. Maybe it was Infamous Second Son. It might have been that, or it might have been something else. So I know there's a concrete power in that. Maybe there's that, but that's not a grenade. That's like a personal shield, pretty much, made out of floating rubble. Oh! It's just a sectopod. Jesus Christ. That's a big gun. Can I take that? I'd like that, please. Quite threatening.
We got separated by that machine. She and Mallory escaped. Down there.
Let's kill this thing and move out.
Yeah.
Out of rocket ammunition. It's the only thing that seems to work.
Okay, explosions only. Well, it's a good thing I got a couple of explosive weapons.
We've lost a lot of men trying to retrieve it.
You and your men distract it while I make a dash for the ammo.
They said you were crazy, Grayson.
Yeah, boss fight where you've got to do something other than just shoot it until it dies. It's go get ammo so you can shoot it until it dies. That's something. I gotta give him credit for that. But also, Magnum. Love all the eyes in the front. Yeah, that's a great look. What if I have enough? What if I have enough? Oh, I think I do. I think I have enough ammo to just not engage with the game the way they want me to. You know I'm going to take the chance, baby. It's what I'm all about. Okay, don't get shot, though, because that does a lot of damage. Okay, that didn't do as much.
You bastard!
Reload. Maybe that's a weak point. Oh, come on. Come on. We're on for no lark. What if there's a skill point for it? Not quite enough. Oh, just barely. Just barely. Did they tune it specifically for that? Well, I've got one lark, so. There you go. What ammo? What are you talking about? None of my business. I don't care. I got an exploding magnum. Might be 2 legs. That's easy for the PSP to handle. Yeah, probably. Maybe they just wanted a nice dramatic bit of variety compared to the 4-legged fella from last time. Yeah, it is. It is distinctly different for sure. More threatening with the eyes. Oh, take some alien goo. Here you go. I've not been using any of this. That's probably the health model.
I kind of like you.
Oh, that's probably the health model, but we haven't seen any of it because there's no healing in infected mode, or no healing with pickups. We've had the middle fell off and down for the rest. Yeah. Just all broke.
The Bond facility was a massive structure that defied all knowledge of human engineering.
Good.
Not because of the dome itself, which stretched out across 15 square miles at the edge of the Chimera construction zone.
And see, we're going into a tower-equivalent building at this point in the game. I mean, I don't know how far we are in. I don't know.
Passed
but,
beneath the dome and vanished,
you know, we only got towards this kind of structure at the end of Resistance 1, so we're upping the stakes a bit.
Using the water as part of their new conversion process. But without Grayson, she would never live to find out if her father was right.
Yep, gotta save the French again. The way it is. Apparently. Can't help themselves. Only thing they can help themselves to is cheese and wine. Hey-oh! Before my arrest, I destroyed well over 26 conversion centers. Jesus Christ. Which makes me the closest there is to an expert on these shitholes. But I've never seen anything quite like this one. A subterranean world hidden below Bonn, and fed by waters diverted from the Rhine River. No way could even the Chimera have built a place like this. Feels more carved or excavated. Not knowing would scare most people, but it just makes me wonder if I brought enough explosives. My man, he does not stop. All he thinks about is how to kill more Chimera better. Oh god, was that Booby? Did I just see Booby in that tank? We've got to take a closer look, just to know, of course.
Richard, come in. Rain, come in.
You fucking French pieces of shit.
We must leave, now.
Oh, hi.
Where's Bouchard? She's dead. Let's go. What do you mean?
I don't buy that.
I saw it with my own eyes. They took her, drowned her.
Uh-oh.
No one could live.
Uh-oh.
Wait.
Uh-oh.
This is a conversion center.
Uh-oh. Is she gonna get converted? Uh-oh.
We can get to her before they begin their...
They have been making a point of like, hey, here's some female enemies, and here's some boobies in the tank. Oh, they're doing it. Are they gonna make her into an enemy? They're gonna make her into a boss? Grayson, post-war bestseller. I have no Chimera and I must kill. We must, for the safety of humanity. Yeah, that's Booby. That's Booby right there. But for the safety of humanity, we must find the Chimeran homeworld and send him there on a rock.
Hello. I wonder if these Chimera consoles are attuned to infected
fucking
pheromones.
Starship Troopers style. Otherwise, he will destroy all of us in his bloodlust. Definitely different dialogue for this mode, right? Yeah, we've had some. Like you said, stuff like, oh, you can't kill me so easily, I'm infected, stuff like that. It was like, oh, would so-and-so enemies ignore me because I'm infected, stuff like that. I'm just curious how different it is. That's why I want to look up a regular playthrough and see how different it is. So I'll have to do that. I'll report back before next time. Because we're definitely playing this through to the end. This game's great. I want to see where it goes. And I'm curious about the Vita game as well, see if that's any good by comparison. I bet the controls will be better. Not even that cutscene seemed tuned to it. I mean, kind of, but like whenever we see him in cutscenes, he's not wearing this outfit. I mean, some cutscenes. But some are. You might be right. The ones where we see him in his infected outfit, they might be different. I don't know. Is he infected normally, just not as much? Well, he's infected. I don't know how it happened. That was the thing I was expecting to be introduced at the start. But, or maybe it was. Wasn't there a vial? I might have just not been paying enough attention. That was probably different. But he's kind of infected in the same way that Nathan Hale is, because usually when you get infected, you fucking die. Or you just get really sick, or something. We don't really get to see that much of it. But, like, Grayson and Hale are the only people we know of that have gotten positive effects from being infected. So I guess, like, they've probably studied Nathan Hale to some degree by this point in the timeline. I don't know how much longer this is after Resistance 1. And been like, okay, we can do this. We can purposefully make infected people that get these same benefits as Nathan Hale. Who knows if there's downsides, but it's pretty sick so far. Cloven Law! Signs below. Cartwright's report said the Cloven might be working with the Chimera. There's no proof of that. I've never seen any Cloven markings in all the Chimera facilities I've destroyed. And I've destroyed more than a few. Until now, that is. This is the first time I've seen any Cloven markings inside a Chimera conversion center. If that's what this is. Why here? Probably the poor bastard fell down the elevator shaft and scrawled this symbol before he died? No bones, though. Maybe the Chimera drones clean up organic material as part of their program routines? Interesting. We know so precious little about the Cloven at all. It's like all the characters know more, all the characters know the basics, but we don't. We know fucking nothing about them. Oh no.
Valerie, are you there?
Are we in for some body horror? More than usual?
It's Grayson.
I like body horror. Chamber.
Can't breathe.
Stay with me, Bouchard. I'm on my way.
Yeah, we're coming, don't worry. Is that hydroelectric generators? Hey, that's kind of neat. Oh, the frame rate. Oh, the frame rate's having a time. Should have used the shotgun there. I'm nearly dead. Let's wait for the regen. It's a little slow when you really need it. Come on, drone-friendly fire. Friendly explosion. Probably helped, at least. Okay, now's the time for shotgun. Fuck you, buddy. There you go. Oh, God. That scared me. I thought that was like a... Oh, God. Okay. I was right to be scared. I thought it was like a train coming at me. Oh, no. We're fucking fully refilled on Magnum. For some reason. That's nice of him. Oh, he didn't go down in 4. Maybe I missed one. Can you reload? Grayson. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I must have just missed one. You chumps. I don't care about you. If this game had enemy lore, I could remember what you were called, but I don't. Direction must be good if they manage to work cuts for a ton of scenes. Yeah. I'm pretty happy with the story. This story is more compelling than Resistance 1. And Resistance 1's really good gameplay-wise. The gameplay carries Resistance 1. And the design, and the saying. But the characters and the story less so. This is more focused... I mean, the gameplay's less good. It's still fine, though. But it's definitely... I'd be much less engaged in this game if they weren't doing so well with the lore and the characters. Our war trains, possibly worm hybrid creatures? I mean, we've heard... I don't think we ever saw them. Maybe we did once in Resistance 1. Like those enemies that and they were mentioned earlier, the worm tunneling things that were used to tunnel into that base we were in Resistance 1, where we killed that first angel in a cutscene. They used worms to get in there. We went through the tunnels. So, I mean, they basically do have that. They probably don't sound like trains, though. It'd be cool if they did, because trains are cool. I'll never shift on that fact. Button. Checkpoint. That was probably supposed to be at least a bigger relief of a checkpoint, given the whole 2 of those big... Oh, hello! That's an angel! Speak of the fucking angel and it will appear, apparently. Fuck. I mean, we did go into a big tower-like structure, so... Checks out that there'd be angels here. Fuck. Again, up the ante. Angels appearing in combat before the end of the game. Oh. It just appeared to show itself, so we're not fighting it right now. But that's fine, that's fine. The angels were kind of chumps in one. Like, they threw a lot of shit at you, and it's bad if they hit you, but just blow them the fuck up. I imagine it'll be the same here. That's been my answer to all my problems so far. Thank you. Please die. There you go. Many thanks. Many warm regards. Get ricocheted. Okay, not perfect, but good. Guys, get to cover I need to heal. Thanks for the razor ammo, though. Can't take cover behind this? Man. Oh, nope, there it is. Oh! Okay, the cover system's a bit wonky. There's the complaint for you. But when it works, it's fine, pretty much. Not the most engaging. Been a very... Well, no, I guess it's not been a very long time since I played a cover shooter, because I had a quick go of Rainbow Six Vegas 2 not too long ago. But I didn't play this much. There's another one of those balls. We haven't seen one of those since that one level. What does that one do? Is that just a trap explosive? Instead of a door opener? I mean, it was only a door opener in that one level by virtue of blowing the door off its hinges. Or whatever you'd call them. Not really hinges. Yeah, it might just be the equivalent of an explosive barrel from that first level. We've not seen any explosive barrels since then either. Weird. Thought I had something moving around. Alright, button.
I'm in the facility fluid system.
Oh no.
Can't stop. Can't breathe.
How are you talking?
I'm in a holding
Wait, it doesn't make any
chamber
sense.
of something.
It's that is not in that particular tube.
So
I don't know.
Bodies. All deformed.
Okay, maybe not in one of those. Oh no.
All female.
Oh no.
Stay with me.
We're in for some shit. Oh! That's a steelhead as well. Just a subtle new enemy introduction. Okay, time for a Far Eye. Give me your auger, sir. Please give me your auger. That is an auger. I see you augering. I keep fucking switching off it. Give me your auger, sir. Oh, he was coming on another Akira vein. I see. That's what we called. Give. Where is it? I don't get the auger. The auger better be fucking attainable in this game. God damn it. Wasn't that? Yeah. Pick up that ammo before we go. Even if it's just one shot, it's worth it. Giant boiler, maybe, probably, almost certainly, actually. Well. I'm looking forward to how horrifying it is. Oh, it even kind of highlights them, too. The Far Eye in 1 didn't do that. Nice. I hate having to, like, go... Because it's the same button to scope in and scope out, and also to change zoom levels. So you have to cycle through all the zoom levels before you can get out of the lens. Oh god. Fucking slip skulls. Well, we know how to deal with your type. Your kind. Oh shit. Excuse me. I was about to say who needs aiming, but me apparently. Chumps. Okay, back to the old Razor. Old reliable. Razor, Black Widow. Yeah, just explode. They are the fucking Half-Life 2 drones as well. Like, kamikazeing into you when they're low enough health. Okay. I'm pretty sure that is just an explosive, not like a power source to some door or mechanic somewhere. Perish. Oh god. And it does feel a bit weedy compared to the shotgun in 1. Part of it, like, the pop is okay. It could be better. Part of it is those ragdolls, though. The fact that they just slump to the ground, in this case, rather than getting knocked back by the force of all the pellets striking them, that feels a little bit lacking. Just a bit. I don't hate it, but it's not a shotgun that's going to stick with me, I don't think. But neither was the one in 1, really. It takes a lot to be that kind of shotgun. Good or bad. You know, Doom Eternal or Doom 3.
I am descending downward. All the river siphoned off. Tubes running down. Can't breathe.
I'm thinking of what a giant boiler would look like now, and all I can picture is the Nihilanth. That's what a giant boiler looks like in my head, with what we've seen of the boilers so far. They're just weird, humanoid, big head. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you. Might as well use it, because we don't use it very often. Now we're pretty much out of ammo for it, so back to the Razor. Said back to the Razor. Thank you. Give you slight Queen Alien vibes? Yeah, kind of. I can imagine some kind of Xenomorph Queen type thing. And the way speaking of the Xenomorph Queen, the way the Xenomorph Queen moves in Aliens is kind of... It's great. It's really effective. It's fucking scary as shit, though. It's got that mildly uncanny valley vibe, especially when it moves its legs, like when it's walking. It really freaks me the fuck out. It's terrifying. You would not want one of those chasing you. More explosive points to blast off limbs. Yeah, I can imagine. But then, I was thinking, like, you know, the Xenomorph Queen when she's still attached to her egg sac, but... actually, we were talking out, you know, they've been saying, like, they're running out of biological material to make hybrids and shit out of. Maybe they would want a birthing queen. Maybe that's why they're making boilers and other shit using women. It honestly could be. I do wonder. The mind boggles. Saw aliens one night as a wee lad, somehow dreamt about it following me and then acting like a puppy. That's cute as fuck! Like, the Gat Moe and a Xenomorph being a cute pet is pretty good. I do dig that. Okay, we're turning these things on. Don't know what these things are, but we're turning them on. Hey, there it is! I was wondering why we didn't get one from that fucking guy that had one. The Auger a modified Auger. Oh, modified. The Auger WS is a modified version of the Chimeran assault rifle. Press the R button to fire single bursts of radiation capable of tunneling through solid matter. Hold the R button to fire multiple bursts. The targeting reticle will turn red when it locates valid targets, including hidden ones. Press the L button to deploy a shield. Yep, same as before. Blocks all fire except Auger fire. Shield remains active for several moments. It will begin to flicker before charge runs out. What's modified about it? That's the whole thing. How is it modified? It's the same. I'm happy that we've got the Auger, but don't say it's modified if it's the fucking same. Oh. Oh, no! Another sectopod. Alright. I wasn't expecting to see another one so soon, if at all. Not just any alien, but the alien queen. Yeah, that one's hard to imagine. But it'd be cute. Even more Gat Moe. I need cover. Acris needs cover badly. Okay, there's lark ammo all over the place. So let's just lark this one. I proved myself, kind of proved myself, with the Magnum shenanigans before. The quick fire rocket is pretty good. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is when I mash the button. And then we're out. Fucking... Fire that shit real quick. Okay, so is this an infinite ammo box? No, it's not. Looks like we're gonna have to run! Okay, let's get to cover. Let him do his thing. Maybe we're not going in the best direction, given that we're going towards him, but I need lark ammo. Okay, he's walking away from it. Good. It's a decent fight. Having to, like, go back and forth between covers like this. Uh-oh. We're in a bad spot. We're in a bad spot. Ooh, we might die. No, I'm fine, actually. Okay, time to regen while we're just literally sitting at its feet. Bit scary. Reload. Okay, almost down. No real cover to get over to that lock ammo, so we're gonna have to go back. Right, run for it, Grayson. You're a hero, you can do it. I see more lock ammo on the other side there. Gotta get there. See if we can... Yeah, we can... We take a bit of damage, but we can leapfrog between covers. Oh fuck, it was trying to trick me. It stopped firing and then started again immediately. Okay, do one more thing. Yeah, do a shot. Barely even aiming at me, damn. Thank you for the lock. Destroying sector pods on a lock. There you go. Yeah, we got to see the body fall down again. Good shit. Whew. Not bad.
2, and whatever the hell you are, nil.
He's so cool.
Can't see.
He's doing one-liners while our French lady friend is fucking dying. Or worse than dying, getting converted into a xenomorph queen.
Find an air pocket. Keep your head up.
Yeah, just breathe, Lamau. Just find air. Stupid.
Though the Marquis commanders had ordered Grayson not to destroy the Bond facility, Grayson knew all along
Yeah,
that
no,
would
he
not
was never
obey.
going to do that.
His time in solitary confinement.
How
the
could
death
they
of his
ever
brother,
expect him to
his
not
weeks on
destroy
death
a
row,
Chimeran
all of
facility
this
when
had
that's
made him
literally
bitter
all he lives
towards any
for?
military authority, even the Marquis.
Especially the Marquis.
Destroying the Chimera was all that mattered to Grayson.
Hell yeah. Love this man. Can't get enough of him. I'll take another game with Grayson, please. I fought alongside Mallory back in Rotterdam. He's a hardened soldier, but Bouchard's capture scared the living hell out of him, and he hightailed it to safety. He did just flee, didn't he? I can relate to that kind of fear. The night I found my brother will haunt me the rest of my life. What I can't understand is why Mallory just abandoned Rain. When I found Johnny, I stuck around and did what needed doing. Where Mallory chose flight, I chose fight. Oh, you know what they say about the French. You know, those you know, as they are known to be, the cheese-eating surrender monkeys of the world. It's what they do. They choose to flee when times get tough. We take care of it. Mallory.
Approaching a large cave.
Yeah, like Mallory's a more likable character than Nathan Hale, even. And he's just French.
Oh God!
That's where I am. Move your arms. Do something so I can see you.
Yeah.
Where are you?
Oh.
I found you. I'm right above you. Find
There
an
she
air
is.
pocket. Stay alive.
Not converted yet. Oh, there she goes.
Damn it, no.
Oh, well. Looks like it's time for a Magnum. Who wants Magnum? Oh, here's how to use the Auger Shield effectively. An important survival tactic is to use your Auger Shield in areas where you can't find cover. That makes sense, actually, with the cover mechanic. I didn't realize you could use that with the Auger Shield. That's a good idea. Because I basically never used the Auger Shield in 1. That might actually be useful, depending on how long it lasts. Yeah, switch to your Auger, hold the right button, tap the R button. Select the yeah, I know. Yeah, use the alt fire to create a shield. It lasts for a few seconds. Only for a few seconds, though. Kind of doesn't encourage me. And also I have regenerating health. And I have that, so... It's taken more than the full 6. What's going on with you? There we go. That one took 8! There might have been whiffs on my part, or weak point damage or something. Who knows? Anyway. Who needs Auger Shields? Something the Marquis would do. Oh, hello. Fucking, I've had enough. I've had enough of the drones. Can we bring on... I'll take Greyjacks over drones, honestly. Being scared is more fun than being disinterested in the drones. Come here, you. Come here, fucking stick aim. There we go. They're nothing. I'm not even standing in cover. They couldn't take half my health. Trash. Absolute trash. Hey there, buddy. You have just walked out and decided to get shot to death. I'll say the AI leaves something to be desired, I guess. I remember the AI in 1 being pretty good. And I mean, the AI is probably bad, but, you know, also the encounters don't allow for good AI moments, do they? Because I like all the areas visually, but ultimately, most of the time, we're just walking down a corridor, and then there's a room with cover on one end and cover on the other. And there's enemies on the other end, and we're here, and we all take cover, and we shoot each other until they're all dead. And that's really all there is to it. So, you know, you can't have cool AI moments when the world is like that. Not a complaint. Well, I mean, it is a complaint, because it would be a better game if it wasn't like that, but probably a limitation thing, rather than a design choice. We're already I mean, this room... Speaking of this being on the fucking PSP, yeah, every stage feels that way so far. Speaking of which, and they're pretty good about secrets, like, while the primary progression and the combat is like that, there's been a bunch of little nooks and crannies we've had to like go into a little side area and look around to find. So I don't really have that much of a complaint. And yeah, this room is fucking massive and has a lot of shit going on in it, and looks really good for the PSP. Just to sing this game's praises some more, because it does deserve it. Whenever I lambast it, I feel bad. Probably related to movement. Yeah, movement as well. We're very limited there. And we can't turn quickly or anything like that. And, you know, the aiming is intended to be slow because you're supposed to aim with the fucking D-pad. Not the D-pad. Worse than the D-pad. The face buttons. So yeah. It's all understandable. It's a decision made within the framework of the limitations that they had. So I'm not upset about it. I don't think it makes the game any worse. It's good. I like this game, legit. I give this game a high rating. I don't like giving number ratings, so I won't. And I haven't finished the game yet, so fuck that. But it's good. I like it. I'm very surprised and impressed by it so far.
Don't worry. I'm getting you out of there.
Totally getting you out of there. You're not gonna get strugified.
Oh, come on!
Shooting it didn't work? I've never had this problem before. Just bash it. Bash. Not even a part that looks fragile. Oh, shit. Just bash it with the gun. It's the only way he knows how to solve his problems. Give him some slack, will you? Pull the lever. Oh, that bit crushed groan audio. Very good.
The bloody Yank said the infected could breathe underwater.
Yeah.
Let's hope he was right.
Yes. That's definitely new dialogue for being infected, because we wouldn't have that otherwise. Here we go. Into the drink. It's I think the second underwater area we've had, at least that we found. I imagine you would be able to get through this normally without having infinite breath. But I do have infinite breath, so we can maybe find a secret while we're in here? Are we back in the cave? I think we are. Jesus. That's really good. Even more impressive than it was a second ago. Fuck. Very impressive game. Oh, it's draining out. Yeah, it would be easily doable without infinite alien breath. Want more underwater secrets though. Oh, hey, we might get some. Let's go. I'm going for a swim. See, there's somewhere we can go. Like, obviously we're supposed to hit the switch, but we have infinite breath, so we can just go down this way, see what we find. Ooh. I hope this isn't the way we need to go. Wait, there's a fucking alien. Wait, you see that? What are you? It's a fucking mermaid. I don't like that. I'm gonna fucking shoot it with a far eye. That's not the far eye. Equip the far eye. Can we not? Oh, you can't use the storm rifle or the far eye. Is it only energy weapons, or is it only the razor? It is nonplussed, hydrated, thriving. It's a fucking fish monster. There's a mermaid. Fuck, mermussy. Oh no. Oh. Dead end? Nothing here? Are we supposed to be here? This feels like out of bounds shit, almost. Like this enemy is just deactivated. Why is it making that noise? Do you hear that? Body doesn't disappear. Well, it's not dead. It was just here. We didn't fight it or anything. It's not like it's an enemy we killed. That's really weird. It almost feels like we're not supposed to be here. Oh wait, there's lore. Wait a minute. Almost missed that. Infected. Sirens or Furies. So yeah, this is an infected file. So we can only reasonably get this while in infected mode. LaSalle wanted me to report on any new types of chimera that I ran across on the continent. Like these water gorillas. Why do you keep calling them gorillas? The Maquis call them hybrids. Never seen them before. We heard rumours of them in October 1950 when the Chimera diverted the Thames into Central Command in London, drowning 14,000 fellow soldiers. I think we heard about that. One of the survivors, a bloke named Jarvis, who served with me in Grimsby, told me that it was a nightmare. Hundreds of soldiers near drowned, were tired, scared, and huddled together in the flooded chambers, unable to get out. One by one, they'd be picked off by something swimming up from below, like wounded sailors being torn apart by sharks. Jarvis said that after a while, some of the blokes just walked over and jumped into the water, as if they were in trances, like these fish called them over, and the men went willingly to their death. The Maquis may call them hybrids, but I think siren is more appropriate. LaSalle tells me they've seen them. The Yanks call them Furies, but the ones I've seen don't match his description. I wonder if that's an enemy that'll be in too. Water gorilla. Yeah, why are they water gorillas? What is up with you, man? But okay, I guess this is just a dead one, and that's a siren. I'm gonna call it a siren or a mermaid. Weird. Some fucking The Lighthouse shit. I'm not willing to deal with that. Body horror is one thing. The Lighthouse is another thing. Get me out of this siren pipe. Yeah, the stuff through the end of the pipe just wasn't rendering there. Weird. Okay, nothing else to do but pull the lever crank, I guess. It is a lever as well. Nice. Ideal. Underwater lever pulling animation. That's a lot of X! Since when do you need to mash X that much in anything? Hey, more drink. Oh, fuck, that woke him up. Oh, shit. Well, we've got the one gun for this. It better work. Oh, God. It's like fighting the drones, except... Oh, well, except we also have, like, every degree of freedom. That does a lot of damage. How am I supposed to avoid this damage? I should maybe use the auger shield? Yeah, we can do that, at least. I think the auger projectiles move faster than they used to. Feels like they do. Yeah, this is more than a few seconds for them staying up. And I'm out of shields, fuck. Need to keep moving. Oh fuck, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die straight up. I can't avoid these. What? Huh? How are you supposed to avoid damage? Maybe get out of the water? That's some bullshit. And had fish sticks in your mini boss fight? Kind of. Okay, that's our first, non-purposeful death. Okay, at least we're right here. Okay. I'm gonna use this straight away, try and get more damage in, and then I'm gonna try and get out of the water, I guess. Because you can't avoid these. It makes me wish I had the bullseye so I could actually hit these things. Okay. They're a bit squishy, at least. This is just a DPS race. Me, you fucking mermaid. There we go. That was an issue. I don't like fighting these. No, it's triangle to go up, right? Okay, it is not triangle to go up. Okay, you just gotta aim up. Fine. That's the way it's to be. Yeah, weird enemy. That's the first enemy I just don't like. Fully, completely. I only don't like the drones because I'm bored of them. They're fine. And the crawlers are bad because the aiming's bad. But those guys are just bad because you can't fucking avoid getting hit by them unless you happen to have an auger shield on hand. It's fucked. Okay, ammo. Okay, ammo. Button. Give me the button. Do the thing, whatever it is you do, button. Oh, good. Oh, good. More of them. At least I'm not in the water now. So there's that.
I'm having fish tonight.
Just can't help himself. He's got to do a one-liner. He's such a protagonist. Okay, so that's opened up that third tunnel we can go into. Yeah, no, I'm not going down there and engaging with you. Yeah, it's free. It's free. It's free fish sticks. It's fish and chips, baby. We're bringing British cuisine to, what is this, Germany? I was gonna say France. Been harping on the French a lot. Okay, is that all of them? Or is there another one? I'm gonna hope that's all of them. If not, we can get out. Okay, yeah, seems fine. Alright, cool. Let's go. Alright, what awaits in this pipe? Oh, good, another one. And they're awake now. Maybe the one in that other pipe would now be awake? Yeah, it's just DPS race. That's not good encounter design, my man. Do not like it. Okay, thank you for the speed boost. I was about to say we're moving pretty slow. Okay, there's the way out. No other secrets that I can see. Oh, we got bounced out. That's cute. Now we're on the other side of where we came in. Hello, drone. Blue? I guess blue is when they're not hostile, they're just doing their job. Well, I guess I'll auger him for the fun of it. Just for the fuck of it. Good Death Grips lyric. That's one I've internalized into my usual dialogue. Is doing something just for the fuck of it. It's a pretty good one. Thanks, Death Grips.
Sir, those ships are bigger than Buckingham Palace.
Wow.
And they're building hundreds more. These
Frame rate is struggling in this tunnel.
They're not operational just yet, and our only objective is stopping those earth movers bearing down on Luxembourg.
Okay. Might make this the last level for tonight. Make this a reasonably short stream, because I've been doing a lot of long streams lately.
We are leaving immediately. Affirmative, sir.
We'll see though. We'll see.
Mallory, come
Game
in.
is great. We're
Don't
absolutely
leave
gonna finish
without us.
this.
Oh, he's a dead man.
He's a fucking cheese-eating surrender monkey. That piece of shit, Mallory. He could not be more of a stereotype. And he's got a Napoleon complex on top of everything. Cannot make this man up. Truly a stereotype. Where's my far eye? There it is. Gimme, thanks. You're dead. Seeing the projectile slow down looks pretty cool. Hello, fellows. I have some far eye ammo. And I don't know your names, but if I did, I would put your names on those far eye shots. Anyway, we're out of far eye. Good stuff, good stuff. Good exchange! An exchange in which they do not fire a single shot and I shoot them in the head and kill them instantly. That's my kind of exchange. Hello, would you like to get the fuck out of my face? Wants to be introduced to the boomstick. Alright, let's try the alt fire on the Razor again, in here. We've used it on drones outside, but not inside. Let's give this a go. Yeah, that's okay. Still costs a bit of ammo, but damage is damage at the end of the day. That's what the ammo would have gone towards anyway. And there's another marquee symbol. Is there lore over there that I missed? There might be. I think that's marquee. Hold on, I'm going to run back around. There's a switch over there. Wait, can we actually get over there from here? Or do we have to hit the switch here to get there? Oh yeah, no, we can't get there anyway. This must be how we get there. I hope. Uh-oh. Shit. Wait, there's lore there. I think there's lore there. Can I go back down? No. Fuck. Uh-oh. Well, that may be a point of no return there. Oh, wait, no. There's something here. Maybe we're going to elevate back down? It's the opposite of elevate, really. Whatever the opposite of elevate is. I don't know. What, so many fucking drones. I don't care for them. What a roundabout way. Yeah. But, you know, it's the limitations. They gotta make what they can out of the limited space, I suppose. That door's red. There's a mine over there. I guess we'll have a look. I won't leave the room. Maybe the button would open this door. But there's also the oh, wait, no, that's a dead guy. That's Law! Yo! The fallen are not forgotten. Found one of Mallory's men deep inside the Bond facility. Private tag said... private tag? Name said Private Marc Leclerc. Very French. Looked to have been a few years older than me, about the same age as my brother. How the bloody hell did he get down that far? His radio worked, so maybe he was following Bouchard's voice, same as me. Give him credit, at least he didn't turn tail and run like Mallory. Yeah. Took his ID tags. If I make it to Luxembourg, I'll try and find his unit. Let him know what happened to him. I remember the weeks after my brother was shot down over London. Not knowing what happened to him was the worst. Worse even than when I found him. At least then I knew. But this soldier, Leclerc, who's left alive to wonder about him. That's tragic. And adds a little bit more flavour to our boy, Grayson. And it's just something you could completely miss. Very good lore. Very good. High quality. Like the best lore, I guess. Well, the best lore when it's told from your character's perspective. You know, tells you more about the world and also, you know, teaches you more about your character. Gives them more emotion, investment, and everything. This game does a very good job at that. I would say that might even be this game's strongest suit, is its lore and characters. Not something I thought I would be saying at all today. But this game has really thrown me in a good way. Fuck you, Slep Skulls. I do not permit you. I do not permit any of you to continue to exist. So, what did that do? It moved that thing up. What about getting back down? Ah, this is an elevator down. Okay, this is it. Really wish we had the bullseye. I don't think the bullseye... Maybe the bullseye's in this as like a post-game thing, or maybe we get it later. But, I mean, the razor's pretty much taken its place now. And for me, at least, aside from the auger, the bullseye is probably the most iconic weapon. At least, it's what I think of when I think of Resistance. I think of the bullseye and the auger. It's kind of a shame not to have it, really. This, like, the Destructo disc is okay. Pretty decent. But it's not the bullseye. It is the lore I almost missed. Well, that I saw. We didn't almost miss it. Deep Images. Another Cloven symbol. Seen enough Chimera facilities to know that no matter how well the Cloven and Chimera get along, the Cloven are not welcome here. So they do get along? To find a Cloven marking this deep in Chimera land is unheard of. Bouchard hinted once that the Cloven and Chimera were somehow related. When I told her about the music, she said their minds have not changed completely. They're only part Chimera. But she stopped, so she realized she'd been thinking out loud. Until I confronted her in Luxembourg, all she would say is, the Cloven are what they are. Study their graffiti if you want to understand them. I mean, they just paint their logo and like an X. I don't know. That doesn't tell me much, does it? Everyone knows more than I do. No one's telling what they, you know, I don't know what words I was trying to think of there. So that's the elevator back up. Where do we actually go? 'Cause this is the way we came in from, through there. Oh, we go down here? Maybe? What's up with this? What is up with that? It's nothing, I guess? Nothing we can do anything with right now. Okay. I'll look around and see if there's another switch I missed. Yeah, that's just the elevator I took up. Which doesn't come back down. But the elevator we took down here, to get down here, does work. To go back up. For some reason. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't, actually. No, that's a different switch. Never mind. I was confused. There's too many switches in this room. Making my brain hurt. Not fair. Why do we have to mash X so much? That's a lot. Okay, now that thing moves. And we can go into the pipe. I see. Could even say we are laying pipe here in this Chimeran facility. You could say that. Maybe you could say that if you was some kind of dumbass. Oh, hello. More fucking drones. I've had enough of you. Stop existing. Get off my planet. Welcome to Earth. Okay, give me my Razorback. I want my Razorback, 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 etc.
Major Cartwright.
Oh, no water in this
We've
tunnel.
reinforced the fortress
Pipe.
defenses, but the facility's old and won't withstand much of an assault.
Okay. Yeah, just no. Oh. Do you really need this many? What? What? Too many? Oh, great. Fucking. You fucking asked for it now. Fuck off. You don't need that many drones. No one needs that many drones, man. Christ alive. Alright, where are we at? Is Bouchard getting body horrored yet? Or is she still in the pipes? We haven't heard from her in a while. What are you doing, Grayson?
Must be the power core of the whole bloody place.
Oh.
I've never seen one this big before.
Oh.
I brought enough TNT.
Yeah, blow that shit up. That's the one you want. Maybe that'll stop the stratification process for Bouchard. Oh, it's more fucking drones again. Who could have predicted this? There's more fucking drones. Yeah, the enemy variety in this does leave a bit to be desired. It's mostly just been hybrids and drones. And they very rarely encourage me to use my entire arsenal, like the first game does. But that's just Ben, I guess. They don't know what it is to be Insomniac and be perfect at making video game arsenals. It's a lot to ask. Unreasonable to expect so much from them. It's enough to get through, you know. A game is truly bad if it hurts to get through it. This is at least fine.
Ladies.
Oh no! Flying boilers. Don't need this. Don't need this at all. Grayson's fine with it. These are just the baby Nylants from Half-Life 1 though. The ones that fly around in the factory. This is shockingly similar. Okay, I need to take cover. It is just those, though, isn't it? You know it, I know it, we know it. It's just Half-Life 1. Alright, down we go. More fucking nightmare floating boilers, I expect. So many buttons to press. So many buttons. Uncouth number of buttons. Oh, there's the lads. Have we got any Far Eye? No. Fucking figures, done it. Maybe if you gave me some Far Eye ammo, I could use it. I mean, maybe I shouldn't have wasted it on just a room full of enemies before. And, you know, not a situation that specifically calls for the Far Eye. But, you know, in Resistance 1, you'd have oh god. You'd have encounters where, like, you could use the Far Eye, and it's at a decent range, so you could feel justified in using it. But also, you could approach and use a different weapon. But this is like, the far-off enemies are completely out of reach. And you can shoot them at range with things that aren't the Far Eye. But it feels like those are the specific times where they want you to use the Far Eye, and nothing else. It's kind of like, it feels more like forced variety than the natural variety that the first game has. Okay, fuck using that. No. Just shoot him to death. Buckshot is enough. Don't you fucking mate. Oh, I think I just knifed him? I didn't... Or maybe it was me pressing the shoot button. Maybe that's how you use the knife. Oh, God's sake. Magnum! Whiff. Okay, couple of whiffs. Can't be aiming too willy-nilly. Did I just go through the ceiling? It feels like it did. There might not be collision on those ceilings for projectiles. Testing my patience, Ben. It's not too bad. Oh, we gotta blow it up. Okay. Oh, Christ alive. Yep. Those force fields? Psychic force fields? I don't like psychic force fields. Get back to your office job, big brain nerds. Okay, let's... Time to open... Oh no, I've got no lock. Guys, use the rest of this on it? Yeah, that helps. We've just got to lay into it, I suppose. That is not doing much damage at all. Maybe put a nade in there? We've got, yeah, the 3. Just get him in there. Why are these so tanky? I guess maybe they want to throw waves of enemies at me? Maybe, but they haven't yet. Yeah, things seem fine. Why does it take so much damage? Like, what's the challenge in this? I don't get it. Why did you want to do this, Ben? What was the thought that you had with this? Make me waste my ammo? For like, to make it so I don't have, you know, all the weapons I want to have on hand all the time? Could be that, I suppose. But if that's the case, you just tune the ammo supply and the enemies you run into, so that happens naturally. But I don't know. It might not be that. It might just be bad design, for all I know. Oh, fuck. Speaking of wasting my ammo. It's like one of the only times we've run out of that. Okay. Maybe energy weapons only for shields, but I also have an auger. Yeah? What are we doing here? Are you just broke? Oh, fuck. Well, okay, so they still do that, now we know. That one might have just had broken AI, for all I know. Right, put the TNT down. Press X to plant TNT. Press square to set the timer, or whatever. Wire it up, or something. Circle to do something else. That did it, I guess. I hope that does it. They did fucking debate me, you're right. It was a trick. It was a big brain trick. That's why they're the office nerds, and I'm the cool ass gun guy that blows up facilities and jumps into fucking unknowable nowhere.
In the lower levels of the facility, Grayson had to endure crushing pressure and intense extremes of temperature as he searched for Rain Bouchard. To reach the lower depths, he had just to follow the network of structures that controlled the water flow, the millions of gallons per minute siphoned from the diverted Rhine, which poured through the maze of underground
good set
tubing,
piece though, with
like
all the
blood
pipes.
through a
Can't
vast
complain.
steel embryo.
Good level visually in general. But that's where we're gonna call it, I think, for today. Yes, thank you for the save. Yeah, that's where we'll call it since they put us. I guess we'll read what Grayson has to say. This complex is so deep, I'm beginning to wonder if it has a bottom, or if it's just a long descent into hell. Finding the power core took longer than expected, and the lost time may cost Bouchard her life. If that's true, I don't regret my choice. He's got a heart, even though he says he wants to destroy all the Chimera, but he's going after Bouchard. Destroying this place was always my primary objective. Helping the Maquis was a distant second, sure. If Rain dies here, hell, even if I die, it'll have been worth it just to kill some more Chimera. Jesus. Pretty good, pretty good. Alright, but yeah, that's why we'll call it for today. This game's fantastic, though. I mean, it's not fantastic. It's good, though. It's pretty good. I can't complain about it. But I've enjoyed it a lot, more than I expected, honestly. I was like 50-50 on like, we'll either probably finish this, or we'll just do it as a one-off if it's too bad and garbage. But no, this game's pretty damn good, considering its limitations. It's been above my expectations, pretty much every degree. Like, the controls are what I knew they'd be, pretty much. But, you know, I wasn't expecting to have twin-stick control originally. That's just thanks to the plugin I have. You know, the visuals are great, considering it's the PSP. It's like every bit of praise I give it has to have the asterisk for the PSP. But that makes it impressive in its own way. It's like I say, through limitation and through, you know, struggle is where great art shines. And I'm not saying this is great art, but it's a good game. It's a good game. So we'll play more of it soon. We'll definitely finish this. And it definitely makes me more curious about the Vita game. Burning Skies, I think it's called. And a good protagonist, too. Hell of a good protagonist. Really good. But yeah, that's where we'll call it for today. We'll be back on Sunday with more Yakuza 0. Gonna spend a lot of fucking money. And probably beat some men up. That should be fun. It's been a while since we've played any, so good to get back to that. And that's all for this week, because this week's been weird. But yeah, that's what we'll call it for today. We'll go raid Valis. Valis is playing TF2. Hell yeah. Valis is... much like how there are only a few good French people, there are only a few good elves. And Valis is one of those. So, he's not French, though. Thank God. Oh, wait, no, he's not on. Is he not on anymore? Shit. I didn't refresh the thing. Ah, shit! Well, never mind. He's a good elf, though. Good elf. Let's go... I've got to change my... Oh, let's go raid Lexi. Lexi's playing Modern Warfare. That should be interesting. There you go. Yeah. I'll send you over to Lexi. Lexi's good. Lexi stream's always interesting. I'll send you over there. But yes, thank you very much for joining me. We'll be back on Sunday, like I say. Until then, hope you have a very lovely morning, noon, afternoon, evening, night, whatever time of day it is. And I'll see you then. I'll see you on Sunday as well. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for chatting. It's been good. I'll see you. Goodbye. Goodbye.